Live from the Loki studio for this Thursday, the 5th of February, it's Back Pocket. Brought to you as always by our delightful and dazzling Back Pocketeer patrons. This week starring Steph Ben-Dixon,
Potato peeler.
Copper feeler.
Gus Ronald,
You're never going to use that again.
The freshest pasta you've ever had.
Peter Burns,
No. Peter.
Peter,
No,
sorry.
I know what that face means.
with special guest Twitch streamer, Trash. And behind the scenes, it's Josh, Will, Ben, and Ruby. Tonight on the show, we asked 100 asterisk gamers something and compete in the Space Olympics. Now get ready, it's time for Back Pocket. Welcome to the show, everyone. What a night ahead of us. What an evening we've had so far. But you're not going to learn about that.
Oh, they'll learn about it.
Oh, they'll learn about it, apparently.
We bitch about food.
That's the next 15 minutes of this show
Yep.
is anti-Uber Eats.
Unless they want to sponsor us.
Unless they want to sponsor
They
us.
could have been in an accident, and then how would
That's
you feel?
That's true.
It's
That's
Andy
true.
Uber Eats, but it's pro Sally on a bike. Is her name Sally?
Sylvia.
Sylvia on a bike.
You've already forgotten her. She means nothing to you.
I'll never forget Susan on a bike. She saved the day.
Thank you, everyone in chat who's joined us. 72 Muses. Ooh, woo trash. We're gonna do trash man in the chat.
Hi, Muses.
Welcome.
Some classic Middle Sea, Coastal Spice Man. Yeah,
Usual
Trash,
criminals.
Our first guest.
First guest of the year. Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Not
I'm
at all.
excited.
What do you think? What do you think so far?
Dude, this setup, I could never.
You will what? You will.
I will say Scardy has already identified Trash as her favorite person.
Yep.
And Trash is allergic to dogs, I think.
Just a little bit allergic.
Tiny
Of course, that Scardy will not leave her alone.
I took my antihistamines. It's fine.
They always do that. They find the person that's least comfortable. Doesn't not like them, but just is
Yeah.
like slightly just like, I'm gonna lean
I
up
like to
to
think that she's trying to comfort you.
Yeah.
No,
By being near you, you're getting more stress, and then she's like, "I'll comfort you more."
She's like,
Yeah.
she's like, it looks like you can't breathe. Let me help you.
Let me help you with that.
I forgot to put pants on. We talked about that.
we did talk about you putting pants
No,
on.
we talked about it, and then I said you should give the people what they want, which is your lovely legs.
Oh, that wasn't pants. Okay, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how did you perform at the Australian Open this year?
Yeah. In my Milk Run branded socks. Yeah, I'm anti Uber Eats, but I'm pro Milk Run.
And what happened? How do you have a boo-boo on your knee?
I fell over last night.
Oh,
I went for a run, and I went
First mistake.
I went at dusk, and that was
Second
second
mistake.
And so when I left,
Do you run with your glasses on?
no. But I don't need them for running.
Third mistake.
But I left when it was dusk, and I went so long and I went so hard that it was pitch black when I was coming home. I live at the bottom of a valley. I was coming down the hill. I was picking up pace. The song, I had a remix of ABBA's "Gimme Gimme Gimme" going off. Oh, I had the momentum.
That is
a good
such
song.
a funny image.
Yeah.
You running
Well,
to
it gets
Abba's
funny.
gimme, gimme, gimme.
Because here comes the fourth mistake.
Lift your goddamn feet. I just dragged a foot over a curb and I went airborne. I went flying. I had a moment of, I was up in the air and then down. And this is actually, this looks worse than it is. It's the cracked rib or the bruised rib that if I laugh too hard, you'll hear.
I've done some epic running stacks, and it's usually like towards the end of the run when my legs get tired. And I just don't pick my feet up enough. And there was one time I was running it in Bondi. I went to do the what do you call that thing?
Foreshore, just down the front.
Yeah. And I stacked it, and it was one of those slow motion stacks, and I think I was holding my phone, and I had like the wire, because it was in the wire days, and it just it's just like I got my hands tangled in it, and the phone went skidding, and my headphones went out, and it was just like several people stopped and would like didn't quite know how to deal with the thing that had just happened, and it was like...
We don't want to jump in for that. Again, I scared... There was a bloke carrying his groceries home about like 10 meters ahead of me, so I must have made a god-awful noise just crunching on the pavement. And he like looked terrified, and I had to get up and say, I'm sorry. And he's like, what did you do? I'm like, I fell over. And he's like, you scared me. I'm like, again, I know. I'm sorry. And he's like,
Wow.
are you okay? I'm like, I mean,
Now you ask.
Now I ask. There's like blood coming out my leg.
I
but
think
was
sometimes
like,
also people are like, when someone falls over, it's like embarrassing and they don't want to
that's
fuss
the
mate
thing.
over
It's
them.
instant pain and embarrassment.
So people
together.
don't want to make a
Ugh.
fuss over it, so they're scared to ask if you're okay.
Yeah.
You know? 'Cause
You
I
do
think-
that kind of like, are you? You're fine.
Yeah.
That kind of
yeah.
thing.
Trash.
I just like run.
Yeah, you don't run. Don't run. That's the perfect. And I was going to say, you came across to the studio tonight scooting.
Yeah, I like to bring my scooter around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we're not
Yeah.
talking. We're not talking like
motorized.
Vespa scooter. We're not talking e-scooter. We're talking
This is
Like
the
60s
real deal.
90s
Yeah.
razor
Yeah.
scooter.
Can you do any tricks?
No, unfortunately. I don't want to break my ankles. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
That-
don't have
straight.
to break your ankles. You do the little like really lame tricks where you just step
The-
off
the-
it and
the
you
little
roll.
stop.
You step it and you flick
No,
it
but that's how
around.
you break your
Nah.
ankles because it
That's how you break
spins into your
ankles.
ankles.
I can do like a little hop. That's it.
Do you have
Sick.
is there like any kind of like street rapport with other scooter riders? Like if you pass another person on a scooter, are you like, what's up?
Yeah, actually,
have, like, a
yeah.
moment?
Well, a lot of it is kids though. There was 2 kids earlier
Yeah.
riding the same scooter.
Get
I'm like,
yourself a scooter, age 7 and down.
At risk of duplicating my injuries, may I?
What? Use a scooter? Yeah, if you want.
Okay, I'm gonna show one trick.
Oh my! Oh no, guys!
It's next
gonna
to
be
the
bad.
This is a terrible idea.
Chat is on a television on
Hi,
the floor.
chat.
It's about
Guys,
to be
this is the
destroyed.
scooter.
So bye, chat. Goodbye.
Here's the trick.
We won't see you
here we
again
go.
for the rest of the night.
You're right. That wasn't a bit. That wasn't a bit.
Well, there's our first GIF for the evening.
That's my scooter.
Dolphin
You look sick leaving though. You did
Dolphin
look
Pants
cool.
is
leaving.
like, thank you so much.
Well done.
Myself leaving. That did not look cool.
Nah, it looked great. It looked great. It looked great. And yeah, you got the knee.
And
The knee
that's how the injury happens.
Oh, my rib.
Wow.
How long have you been scooting around?
Not that long. I only usually for work, but
Yeah,
it's
fair.
not like a. It's just more for fun.
I admire the hell out of it because I love
fun.
the idea of bicycles are cumbersome. I get to train. You can like leaving a bike on a
Yeah.
train in the like standing area.
This one, I guess, is just
pain
put
in the
my
butt.
car.
Those things you can
Yeah.
fold down, put it away, and then
Yeah.
Yep.
get out the other end.
easy.
Yeah.
When I had
Awesome.
to get like surgery on my foot a few years back, there was the option of getting like a knee scooter.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's like crutches are so like
Yep.
cumbersome to get around on, but because it's just a surgery on your foot, it's like a scooter that has a little pad for your knee, and you can just push it around that way. And I would see like women in like a full business suit and like their business laptop bag and stuff, but then like scooting around, and I was like, there's something upsetting that you have to be injured for it to be deemed socially acceptable
To get
for
around
you
with
to get
a-
around on a scooter. Like, she's having the time of her life.
Because the looks you'd get if you didn't have that injury and you
Yeah,
were just getting
yeah.
around it. It's like, I just like resting a leg from time to time.
Why
Yeah.
not? You should be allowed to if you want to. I like those chairs that are like you sit on them like they're a desk chair, and you sit on them like they're a bike
wheelchairs?
stool, and then your legs hook underneath. Have you seen those things?
Oh,
Kind of
no.
like a posture chair.
I think
are
they
like-
were big in the 90s.
Those
I think they were.
ergonomic chairs.
Ergonomic.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
they worked out they are bad for you.
Yeah,
Because
probably.
They've stopped.
It's great for your
don't
back,
think so.
but it'll
I don't know.
it'll throw out your hips.
I
Yeah.
think they're not bad for you. It's just that unless you are actively engaging your core the whole time you're sitting on it,
Well, that's like Swiss balls. That's why they were a big thing for a while.
it's like
and now
people still
it's-
gonna sit like this.
You can still slouch on a Swiss ball.
yeah.
Back straight,
Oh, yeah.
body.
Oh,
We
yeah.
have a Swiss ball. Show us.
I'll be right back.
Do two tricks on a Swiss ball.
That's a moon hopper. I used to get around on.
We do have a big show ahead of us tonight. Lots of stuff to get through.
And we haven't even talked about muzzing.
And we haven't even talked about muzzing. We'll get to muzzing later. We
it
may get
welcome
to we
muzz?
may
Muzz,
get to
muzz,
see
muzz,
some
muzz,
muzzing
Steph.
live if all of the stars align, but we'll wait and see.
that.
But for now, let's get on with the show with a little bit of backup.
Hey.
Poor Ruby.
But I love
Muzz.
Will's new car. His Barbie car.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Very
Very
nice.
lovely.
A little bit of backup is brought to us by Reese Wild. What is this? It's full. It's
I know it, but I don't know where it's from.
It's
like a reality.
It's like, oh, you think you could do this as good as this person? You think you have what it takes to be the kind of person who goes on back pocket and just says stuff? Oh, you think this is easy? You can just entertain people with scooter tricks? That's nothing. You don't know what it's like.
It's like Kardashians.
It's Kardashians.
It's like a Kardashian show sting. It's great. It's a good piece of music.
Yeah.
Is it from the Kardashians?
It's now on TikTok.
No, because like.
Oh, sorry, my mic was off. All of the Kardashian parodies that are on TikTok use this sound. Yeah.
Right.
See, my mind goes way further back and goes like it's NBC true crime. Like, can I get one more sting of it?
Take
It's
a
like,
seat.
yeah.
I actually don't know if we're going to get the MC8, actually.
Yeah, let's
I'm
not.
just on TikTok too much.
But it's like she was a 38-year-old who just met him at the airport. He was it's that murder mystery stuff.
It's from Daredevil?
Ah.
Okay, well, we're definitely not playing it again then if that's
Oh
the
no!
case.
Oh, we didn't say the wazoo.
What a Marvel ever done?
Nice one. All right. But we
Dramatic
shouldn't get DMCA'd up the wazoo for the next sound that we're about to hear.
We don't
For
know.
Reese- Sorry?
We haven't heard it.
Not unless it is the entire film of Daredevil.
Reese might do that.
apparently.
It's just going to be a 2-hour clip. I'm assuming it's the 90s film or the noughties film. A little bit of backup. Reese Wild, we're going to listen to an animal sound. We've never heard it before.
Picked by Reese himself.
Picked by Reese himself, and we're going to try and identify that creature, that wild beast.
Take us to the wild.
Take us to the wilds, please.
Oh.
Interesting.
Is there a dripping?
There is some dripping going on.
Me.
Stephanie, go ahead. You reckon you got it?
I think it would be common to assume that is a lion or some sort of big cat, but it's not. I believe that is a koala.
That's. I mean, that is a deep guttural recording of the sound a koala can make, but it could be it.
Oh, damn it.
Shut down already.
I know koala sounds, but usually it's mating, and it's the same. It's similar.
Why do you know them?
Anyway, but
Give us an example of a koala mating.
Yeah. Do it.
No, stop it. Did you just yell out chlamydia?
they all have chlamydia.
Yeah. And then they roll up a eucalyptus leaf and smoke it afterwards.
Okay. Do we have any other guesses?
Hippo.
Trash. I'd love to hear. Okay, hippo.
Hippo?
I was going to say hippo.
Hippo?
You can't say hippo. Trash said hippo.
Hippo?
Damn it. No, Peter.
That was a good
It
guess.
It definitely sounds like I think of a grey beast, like a hippopotam.
Oh, okay.
And I'm gonna say a rhinoceros.
Oh.
Also wrong.
Also wrong.
Was it Reese?
Was
It's
it
not,
Reese?
it's not Reese.
Okay.
But
What
we
was
have
it?
We have the reveal.
Yeah.
Crocodile. It's a greyish beast.
Yeah, you got close.
We're such an Australian variety show right now.
Look the way it puffs out.
Yeah, imagine if you tuned in right now.
Look at that.
Love it.
Do you know what's strange?
It's such a beautiful animal.
That's less scary for me than them not making noise. Like they're
Yeah.
terrifyingly silent. So the second you
Yeah.
get that, you're like,
Ah, I see you now.
Yeah.
Why did you do that?
I said,
Trash.
I
Right?
was like,
Yeah.
do you know how to
There you go.
never smile like a crocodile?
There are so many instances of you miming wanking on stream, and it's always way too realistic. Like, do a joke version of it. That's better. You're
Okay.
There's only one way to calm down a
We've
crocodile.
been totally distracted. and we have a show to make.
We have a guest.
We have a guest in the wings who's probably hung up. I assume, Josh, are they there?
Sorry.
Thankfully, I believe she's still here.
Okay, great.
Oh my
great,
gosh,
Great.
I'm so
For a little bit of backup tonight, we're doing something a little bit different, a little bit exciting. Very exciting for fans of the Portal series. For those of you who follow our socials already have the lowdown that Portal Revolution is a free mod for Portal 2. It's out now. You would have seen a great TikTok presented by yours truly. But Portal Revolution is a standalone title by Second Face Software. It's got new puzzle mechanics, a full-fledged narrative featuring some new characters. One of those new characters is voiced by an Australian, Sarah Jacklin, who joins us now.
Hey.
Yeah. Welcome.
How are you, Sarah?
So lovely to be here. I'm good.
Are you shocked as we were by how to calm down a crocodile or the noise that it made?
Look, you do what you got to do in a sticky situation.
Hi-oh.
Nice. Sarah, I want to start with Portal Revolution has 12,000 Steam reviews right now, overwhelmingly positive. Did you anticipate this?
No, not at all. I signed on thinking this was going to be like a really chill thing, and it wasn't.
What it has become unchill. How can you tell us a little bit about how you did get involved in the project?
Well, I've got to give a shout out to my main man RN Jesus because truly me being involved was dumb luck.
Nonsense.
Wow.
Absolutely. No, it's true. Because the one day that I like posted Baby's first voice demo was the one day the main dev was looking for new voice actresses. And I just so happened to be at the top of the pile. This is my thinking. I just so happened to be at the top of the pile. And he went, oh, that one, and sent me a message. And I was like, is this a scam? And it wasn't.
Ooh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Sick.
And what was your experience with like, well, first of all, video games and video game voice acting before that? Like, had you done a lot of it? Or is it something that you were kind of looking to break into? That kind of thing?
Definitely looking to break into. My voice acting experience has been very like some really chill audio dramas with some mates and having a really sort of casual time with it. If I could quit my day job and get into voice acting full time, I 100% would. There is no other dream would be so fabulous as that. Yeah.
Amazing. And are you a big gamer, or was this kind of also a new area?
I do love video games.
So we did a tech check earlier in the week, and Sarah said, as we were about to go, I watched a good game.
Awesome.
I was telling my friends, I was like, please, you've got to like slap me if I start getting a little starstruck, because it is very true.
Oh, awesome. Oh my gosh, what a cool project to be involved in.
Totally. And it's such a small team. Obviously, this mod and Second Face Software, they've done a couple of things before, but it's a small team working on a really intimate project, and obviously a very fan-focused project. How collaborative was it for you once you got involved? What point in the process was the game?
So I joined sort of last March. And at that point, the game had been sort of in development for, I think, 7 years. Steph, the lead developer, had been working on it in sort of as like he started doing it as a teenager, and he brought me in for like the last big push, like the last year of putting it all together. And when I joined, like the script and the story got a full rework, which was absolutely brilliant. I got to like put my fingers in the pie and be like, that's not what that would sound like, Stefan. He's
I know you've been working on this for 7 years, but step back. The pros have got it now. Yeah, exactly.
Well, I'm sure that was totally appreciated. Absolutely. I mean, we work in the creative space as well, and sometimes you just need that fresh set of eyes to come in. So I'm sure that was hugely appreciated.
No, it was more like English wasn't his second language, so there were a few things that were clunky. That was all that was fixed.
Right.
Gotcha.
It.
Yeah.
Doing the voice work for this and knowing some of the sort of the history and I was going to say the expectation on the voice work that's been relating to the Portal series, Wheatley, and a lot of very really memorable voice performances. How much did you know about the character you're going to voice? And without spoiling anything, hopefully, what can you tell us about what contribution your character has to the game and any sort of like motivation you had, or like, ideas you had along the way?
Yeah, so coming from these like giants of voice acting personality like GLaDOS, Cave Johnson, Wheatley, people love these characters so much, and when they think about Portal, they think about getting absolutely dissed, like while you're flying through the sky by just the cattiest AI on the planet.
Yeah.
We did want to do something quite different with my character and with the other character who is in the trailer. I'm allowed to talk about him. His name is Sterling. He's lovely. So when it came to me, we wanted my character to be more relatable. Like she has very relatable fears that she talks about very early on. She's afraid of the dark. She's scared of heights. You get to carry her around and be quite close to her, which has resulted in quite a few people just loving her a lot, which is really overwhelming, but really, really cool to hear.
Yeah.
That makes such a big difference too when you can play a character in the game that people kind of emotionally connect to and becomes a bit of a companion. People I think already have responded to the character. I think, did I see there was like a little knitted version of the character? I think Josh.
Yeah, I think you shared on your socials today. I think Sarah.
That's so sweet.
Yeah. They're like knitted. There's so much art. Like last year when I was recording, I had like the most 80s perm and like sections. The area you meet my character is in kind of like 80s aperture, and so people keep giving my character like my hair from last year.
That's so cute.
Which is very cute. They keep going onto my Instagram and being like, something she wishes she could forget. And
Look, it's a success. You've made it when your character's been crocheted. So I'm sure that's like a good sign of how people have responded to the character. Have you had a chance to play through all of it? Like, how does it feel, as you said, getting into voice acting, to be able to, instead of watching a film or listening to an audiobook, have you had a play of the game and
hear yourself in action?
Yeah.
Yes, I have played it. I have made my brother play it and have sat next to him as he played it.
Ooh.
And I was like, that's me. Yes, that line, yes.
He's like, yeah, I know, I grew up with you.
Yeah. Avidly
Amazing.
watching his face for reactions. Yeah, it is kind of weird, but at the same time, the voice is different enough from my voice that it's, I can be like, yeah, it's me, but also it's not me.
Did you find, because obviously like voice work is the profession that you're looking to make a career out of, did you find that this was like a comfortable step? Because it is like, the thing that I really love about this character is how naturally Australian the character is allowed to be. Often we see in like big media Australians written by Americans or performed with a bad accent or just like clunkily throwing crikeys in here and there. Your performance is so natural, and that must have felt nice to be able to ease into something like that.
Definitely. When I first got the role, we threw back and forth a couple of different accents.
Yeah.
And we kept coming back to my native accent, just being like, it feels right for a character that we want to love. And it is very hopeful, like coming from somewhere, like I remember when Borderlands, the pre-sequel came out.
Yeah.
And we all lost their minds because everybody was Australian and it was so exciting. Now Bluey's really big and and they're all Australian and it's so exciting. And like the future of voice acting, the future of acting in general, Australia.
Did you then, if the character wasn't written to be Australian, I assume if you were sort of trying different accents and stuff, did you throw in some Australianisms in there? I often find like when a character is written to be Australian by a non-Australian, they don't choose the right words that you would think. Like sometimes they'll have a really ochre word that they'll use and they'll be like, put that in the trash. And I'm like, we don't say trash.
Unless trash is on the show.
Unless trash is on the show. We'd say put it in the bin.
Yeah.
Were there any like Australian things that you sort of felt like you could change, or was it more just about kind of keeping it to the core of the script and just using a natural accent?
I don't think there are any moments where it's truly deeply Australian. Like there is one moment that people have picked on where I say, oh no. It's not even that Australian.
We do say that a lot, don't we?
Yeah. That's big on social media at the moment.
I definitely do.
That's the new shrimp on the Barbie, I think, for Australians.
Yeah.
To me, it's just the natural Australian vowels.
Yeah.
You don't need to do anything more. I know, and we're Australian, and our audience is Australian, so you definitely jump in and play it. If you're a fan of Paul at all, you have to play this. And your character, again, without spoiling, isn't there right from the start, is introduced partway through the story as well, and just felt like this warm blanket suddenly. Like it was just like, oh, this is a piece of home in this video game that is like doing so well and for such good reason. It's a great game to play. There's a great story. There's great performance in it. You should be really proud.
Thank you.
There it is.
What?
Pats on the
I was
shoulder.
going to say, what's next for you in terms of, obviously there's been a great response to this. Are you just still lapping that up and enjoying that, or any plans or anything you can talk about now?
It is truly the greatest ripoff of all time that 15 minutes of fame does not land you a full-time job. If this leads into more stuff, absolutely. But from here on out, it's kind of the audition grind again.
Yeah,
fair
awesome.
enough.
Best of luck. And,
Well,
and
it's
I'm sure you don't need it.
I was going to
Please,
say,
please keep us in the loop as well. We're
worries,
in for anything you're in.
Yeah.
Cool.
wonderful. Again, thank you so much, Sarah. Thanks for spending some time with us, and best of luck. We can't wait to hear more natural, calm, non-ochre Aussies in future games.
Yeah, you're welcome, mate.
Oh,
Yeah, mate.
Thanks so much, Sarah.
Thanks, Sarah.
Thanks,
Bye,
Sarah.
Sarah.
Cheers.
It's truth.
That's so cool.
True.
True.
Is there co-op in it by any chance, or is that not built into it?
No,
Just solo.
single player.
I'm gonna have to play it on stream then, so chat can solve
Jack
the
can
puzzles
solve the
for
puzzle.
me.
Yeah.
She did just briefly. She did mention the Borderlands pre-sequel, which I know had some great voices. But then is it the Boganel?
It had the Boganella gun,
Which was such a wonderfully over-the-top Australian. Did you?
I've never played
It's a
Borderlands.
gun
That's the
it's a-
first time I heard the expression "get a melon up you."
It's a gun
A
that
what?
screams
I know.
like obscenities in an Australian over-the-top ochre accent as you fire it and reload
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
And it is
Wow.
the one time that I've let that kind of overly crass Australian accent.
Yeah.
It works. And
Yeah.
so,
Yeah, it was.
I've heard my dad say "get a melon up you"
Wait,
in
what?
a moment of road rage.
Oh, good. I was
you'll
going to
never
say.
heard of it till
Get
now.
melon up.
Up
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it was the thumb as
Your
well,
sister also introduced me to "We're not here to fuck spiders," which I've never heard either.
Yeah.
which is
Yeah.
ludicrous because that's why we're all here.
Yeah.
True.
Imagine if I just slipped that into like the game as well. This like wonderful portal thing, and then like, well, come along now. We're not here to fuck spiders. Like, whoa!
What the hell?
Okay. Amazing.
Thank you so much for your time again, Sarah. Really, really appreciate it. We're going to move on with the show.
Probably
Yeah.
talk
Talk about what we've been
again.
playing. Yeah.
I always tell myself, like, get ready because your thing is coming up and you're going to introduce it, and then I get distracted.
Here it is.
We're gonna move on to the next segment. It's called "What We've Been Playing."
Is that an ochre accent?
That is my natural accent. That's how I speak. I get accused of being American sometimes.
Yeah.
It happens.
Just like sort of a well-spoken, rounded Australian accent. I feel like is just the rest of the world. It's just vague. They just can't pick it.
Yeah.
Unless we're like really Australian and ochre country, it's just like it can be anything.
They get
Canadian,
thrown
British.
by
Yep.
it. Yeah. What we've been playing is brought to us by Nicrotex, one of our beloved patrons, sponsors of the show.
Whoop, whoop, whoop,
Dung,
whoop,
dung,
whoop,
dung, 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 dung.
Oh, of course, because we
No, but
can't
we don't
play
play
the
the sound anymore.
sound.
You
We
don't
have
need
to
to.
make it.
I
We have to
forgot.
do it.
I- this-
Oh.
Yeah.
Interviews
Ding,
are
ding, 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 ding,
the
ding.
interviews are difficult,
Yeah.
but I'll find a new sound for us before the next one. Yeah.
Lovely.
Pressure's on.
I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be fine. It's such a small thing. It's such a small thing.
We can't get in trouble for that.
Yeah. I roll the dice.
I'm just here.
Every week on the show.
I've got
happy to
nothing
be
to
you
do with
guys.
this.
Every week.
We're gonna send them after you. Trash
No.
made us do it.
Oh,
No, hood up.
Oh no!
oh no.
There it is.
Or
No.
no. Or no.
Every week on the show, we like to celebrate Nicrotex by reading one of his tweets. And this week, I decided to go back in time because I have always been reading like his latest tweets,
Yep.
which people who follow Nicrotex would be reading themselves. So I thought I would go back to a time before Backpocket existed. The year was 2016.
Ding, 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 ding,
Okay.
ding.
Good game existed.
Oh, and this is actually relevant because,
Like we planned it.
well, no. I mean,
Oh,
I've
okay.
just realized it's relevant now in this way because Nick Belling tweeted, I just heard an employee at JB Hi-Fi say to a customer, I'm a computer scientist, so I'm at the cutting edge of all this stuff.
And
What? If
the
you're a
tweet?
computer scientist, why are you working at JB Hi-Fi?
Oh,
then-
they were working. The person who worked at JB Hi-Fi said, "I'm at the."
Yeah,
Huh.
an employee at JB Hi-Fi said that.
Maybe they had to work.
Not
there
enough,
and
not
then
enough
they-
work in computer science.
Potentially.
I don't know, with all the layoffs lately.
But this was 2016.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah.
when
sometimes-
JB Hi-Fi was at its prime.
Sometimes people just like to get a little bit of extra pocket money.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. I
Student?
mean, yeah.
Can you call yourself a computer scientist if you're a student?
Yeah, I think anyone who works in IT calls themselves a computer scientist because
Really?
they don't want to be an information technologist.
maybe by day you like doing hardcore computer sciencing, and then by mid-afternoon before close you like to flog a Dyson and occasionally a NutriBullet.
Yeah.
And a flat panel TV.
Extra
all on sale.
commission.
Yeah, there it is.
I'm a computer scientist. I'm at the cutting edge of all this stuff.
Joshua?
Yes, Josh?
Thank Nicrotex once again, please, Steph.
Oh.
Oh.
Thank you so much, Nicrotex.
Lovely.
I was waiting. JB, you've done it again.
I will say, going through Nicrotex's tweets at this time is a lot of CSS commentary.
This means nothing to any of us.
I love that.
I'm like,
Steph.
what?
I love
Really?
that.
Yeah.
Yep.
What? Yeah.
Code. I'm not following. I don't speak. I'm not a computer scientist. I'm sorry.
Nicrotex,
Yeah.
congratulations for slamming the brakes on the show. Well done. With your tweet from 2000.
Don't put that on him. That's all your fault. Jesus.
Whoopsies.
There you go. Okay. What have we been playing, Stephanie?
Yeah. What have we been playing?
I've been playing Portal Revolution.
There it is.
Oh,
Portal Revolution. I won't give you too much of a spiel here, but it is a fan-made mod built into Portal 2. So if you own Portal 2, you can download this and play it for free off Steam.
And everyone's got to have Portal 2 by now.
And everyone's got to have Portal 2 by now. It is a game that builds on a lot of what Portal 2, the mechanics of Portal 2. It introduces some new tools as well. So it is the same structure to a normal Portal game. There's kind of chapters to it. Each chapter introduces new ideas. As you progress through the chapter, that idea gets used in more complicated ways, and you start to you start to think with portals again, you know, like that classic when that first game came out and people were struggling so hard with the momentum and with just the shift in spatial awareness. It was, you're not thinking with portals. Now we're thinking with portals. This game has launched with us an understanding that the audience understands how portals work, understands the mechanics of Portal 2, and really is like probably the hardest Portal game to step into if you've got no understanding of what Portal is, because it is a game by fans for fans in that it is, you know, designed to be complex.
So is there a difficulty curve at all? And like, is there a tutorial? Like, does it teach you? For someone who has never played a Portal game before,
Does it reteach
obviously
you, I
they're going to
guess?
struggle a bit, but like, is it like...
It doesn't reteach you everything. It has, there's plenty of assumed knowledge, but it does have a pretty good curve of new idea. Let's give you the most basic version of it.
Gotcha.
Because as long as you understand how the portals work and how the gels work from Portal 2, you're taking that information into, and now plus this. And so it doesn't really teach you how to use portals again, but it does teach you how to use this new thing in a basic way with portals before it makes it a complex way.
It doesn't sound like you played it this way, but as I mentioned before, it'd be fair to say most people have a copy of this if they have a PC on Steam. I think at one point it's like, you know, a couple of bucks it's gone down to at any one time. And there's probably no reason not to dive in and maybe just play half an hour of, like, play a little bit of Portal 2 just to refresh yourself to the
Yeah.
mechanics and just get that, again, retrain your brain a little bit before going into this potentially. Just thinking on the fact that the devs worked on it for 7 years has been so ingrained in like everything Portals has been, not only thinking with Portals, has been breaking their brain and restructuring their brain with Portals. So I imagine, yeah, it would be potentially quite hard to just even relearn some of those basic Portal moves that you just take for granted once you played it for a while.
Because there's typically like more than one way to solve a problem in this, right? Or no?
Portal is
bummer.
mostly,
it
Portal-
looks so complex. Sorry.
Portal is mostly about finding the way to solve it. The puzzles are usually so intricate that there is only one way.
Yeah, okay.
There's often more than one way to accomplish part of a puzzle, but ultimately you're solving it in the correct way. And learning that correct way is really complicated in this game, particularly later on, but really rewarding and satisfying in a way that a lot of mods never accomplish, which is that this transcends feeling like a fan creation.
Sure.
There were the points that I struggled with most with this game while I was playing it was I at points was telling myself, stop enjoying this so much because it's not real. This is not a real Portal game. I was like, this is
So funny.
I was playing it and I was like, this is Portal 3.
Yeah.
This is brilliant. This has incredible puzzles. This story is wonderful. It is tied to the story. It is between Portal 1 and Portal 2.
Oh, okay.
So it does narratively...
Mid-cool.
Oh, I was trying to figure out why does your brain let you think you can't enjoy it because it's not? Is it because it's not canon? It's like not official.
Yeah, well, that's what I was doing. I was like, stop enjoying it so much because when Portal 3 comes out, this is going to ruin Portal 3 because I'm going to be thinking about this. It's like
Portal 3 is not coming out.
Portal 3 is probably not going to come out. I mean, it might. They'll eventually do it, but it's not coming anytime soon, and there's no announcement about it. So if you love Portal and you're like, no, I don't really want to play something that doesn't feel like Portal, this feels perfect. It feels like Portal.
There's also something to be said about how first-person puzzles have evolved since Portal. I'm not saying anything has really outdone it, but you've got games like The Witness and, well, less The Witness, and probably more things like that Polaroid game that we played last year. There's been other ones, Perspective, Subliminal, some of those games. Like, there's been so many interesting takes on physics and perspective puzzle games that I don't think Portal 3 would carry the same level of sort of wonder and wow to it. It would still be amazingly made, I'm sure, but yeah, it's nice to know that there is a middle ground between the game we're never going to get and going back and replaying something everyone's enjoyed at one point.
Yeah.
Who's this little character?
That's
the first one, Sterling.
Oh, okay, right.
This is Sterling.
No after science human emergency response team.
Again, love that there's a story and that
Totally.
this isn't just test chambers.
And I didn't really want to say this while Sarah was on the line, but when I heard this voice, and this character is well written and the performance is fine, I was like, American. And like, and like, this isn't Stephen Merchant. Like, there's just the charm isn't there. And I was like, this character's just okay.
Yeah.
And
But they're the clean palette version of the like, this is a generic bot, so that when you meet another character, it might feel...
Yeah, and then when Sarah came in, it was like, oh yeah, this is a Portal game now.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, so it's really delightful. It's surprising and still really familiar, which is a nice like cozy thing to jump
And just
into.
quickly, the things it does add, you don't have to spoil them, but like it adds enough...
I may as well. I can mention the mechanic of it because it doesn't spoil anything. You know what the mechanic is as soon as you see it. Implementing it is the puzzle. There's some really interesting puzzles with cubes there's paired cubes that one captures a laser and it fires out of the other one. There's like a teleportation system. And so you need to set a cube up under a laser and then you can move a laser around anywhere on the map. No, there's just the
reflectors.
Yeah,
right.
like the prism boxes.
So confusing.
So that's a kind of tweak on that. There's pneumatic tubes. So yes, like
so you can send a message to your boss up on the 8th floor.
Absolutely, you can say, "I finished my work,
say,
boss."
I need
and more.
More. Yeah, good.
Yeah, it's it gives you kind of one new thing to play with each chapter. Here's Sarah.
Yeah, I was just going to try and find a bit of her.
Just a little.
Just a taste, but not too much. We don't want to spoil anything.
I've only played number 1, so this looks like very difficult.
Well, can I speak on behalf of probably everyone that like I'm so jealous you haven't played 2 yet.
Really?
Like that is just such a joy.
I just never got back to it because I played the first one with my ex. So
So
it's just like,
series gets slightly
Listen, those things.
Exes suck.
You know what they say? The best way to get over someone, play Portal 2.
Think of it as like
I'm looking for a partner.
You have an opportunity to make like new memories.
Yeah,
That's it.
That's
Yeah.
true.
You know.
Yep.
Yeah. I always really struggle with these games because I mean I'm not great at puzzle games in general, but because I'm like directionally challenged,
Yeah.
I get so disorientated.
This is why I get chat to help
Oh
me
my
every time.
God.
When you go
It's
through
just,
it, yeah.
my brain tries and then just halts and then.
Well, as streamers, I imagine, having a resource like chat, which wasn't around as much when we played 2,
Yeah.
like just to be able to like, Steph, it's just over there.
Hey guys, help me.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be mad if someone dropped a hint in chat.
Even just watching footage of cubes and
Fire
portals
thing while
again.
you solve the chambers.
Australia.
Aussie.
Yeah. So
Love it.
Yeah, we shouldn't show any more.
Cut the feed.
Cut the feed. Really impressed, and it is. Until Portal 3 comes out, this is Portal 3.
I love how you keep saying
gotta
it's
play
not going to happen,
You gotta
mate. I want to.
Well, then you have to play Revolution.
Will do.
Nice.
Lovely.
Gus, what have you been playing?
I have been playing a game with another Aussie accent in it, and have been playing as that character. I played and finished the Suicide Squad Killed the Justice League that came out last week, and I decided to grin and bear it and see what this game was about and why people were upset about it and if there was still some fun to be had in it. The Suicide Squad, for anyone who doesn't know, is a third-person action looter shooter by Rocksteady, who created the Arkham series, so it's still within that world. It is set in Metropolis. You play as one of the Suicide Squad. In this case, you've got Captain Boomerang, King Shark, Harley Quinn, and Deadshot. So that was probably the biggest interest point for me, being like, these are definitely stranger characters that I have not played 10 times before in a video game. And the way the game works is essentially it's an open world that sees you running around trying to defeat the Justice League, who have all been brainwashed by Brainiac, who has taken over Metropolis. So these are your Superman, Green Lantern, the Flash. All the heroes are now villains, and all the villains are now heroes of sorts. So the story was what had me intrigued, and then basically the game itself is made up as a kind of mainly third-person shooter. There is some melee and sort of acrobatics, and momentum and movement plays a huge part, but it is potentially meant to be played cooperatively with a party of 4. You can play single player, which is what I did for the whole game, and you can switch between the heroes at any time as you're playing on a radial menu. You upgrade weapons, you upgrade skills, and basically you burn and churn through a whole heap of pretty generic missions between the cutscenes and story beats that develop as they realize they have to kill the Justice League and free Metropolis from the clutches of Brainiac. So, yeah, this game, I don't think it's a big surprise for a lot of people, has been in development almost hell in terms of the idea of what the game was going to be. Predominantly the fact that it has been developed as a live service game, so it needs to be always online, and you are playing a game that is built in a way from the ground up to try and use to keep you playing, to chew through a lot of your time, to make a lot of tasks a bit more cumbersome and essentially grindy than the single player games that we got with the Batman games that were very finely tuned single player, arguably some of the best superhero games, let alone single player experiences. So I think a lot of people are pretty sad that, how far Rocksteady have fallen in terms of this type of game. That said, and I'm on this side, that I don't, no one blames developers individually. They are being given a message from Warner Brothers Games to create this game as a live service, and I think that's creates a whole bunch of headaches that they've tried really hard to create a fun experience in.
It's a bit like reality TV too, where it's like it's because this kind of game is in demand right now, and developers, I think, a lot of the time are responding to what is popular and trying to make the thing that people want to play. And obviously, like,
it's popular by the way that people want to play it is that I think, and there's been some discussion about like the Fortnite generation that are like, why would I play a game if my friends aren't there? Is kind of the takeaway that I think a lot of these companies see, and they realize that the profits they can make from having a game that does keep you playing 2-3 years down the track.
I mean, I'm an example of that. Like, I don't play a lot of single player games anymore. Gaming has become like a massively social thing for me.
I don't think any of us here are against live service games, and when they can be designed well and when they do the job of creating a fun experience that is a grind that is sometimes really enjoyable, that's great. I think what the problem here is from the ground up, this story, these characters, this universe, this gameplay loop just does not gel with that sort of brief of being a live service game. The cutscenes and the voice acting and everything in between is fantastic, but that's like a single player game. That's what I want out of a single player game. The style of play that the characters all have is kind of at odds with the characters that they are. They all have this like traversal plays a huge part in this game.
Oh my gosh, the traversal is awesome.
Yeah,
all four of the characters have the most awesome like movement style, and all like kind of unique to each other. Yeah.
Yeah, that is the strongest part of the game for me. I'm a sucker for an open world game with a fun traversal style. I love Prototype. I loved Infamous. I loved the Spider-Man games. Anything that I can just kind of leap around and feel like the Incredible Hulk game on original Xbox had some amazing traversal, and all of these characters share a little bit of those fun styles, and they all are quite distinctly different.
Yeah.
King Shark, for example, does move like the Hulk. He just is the easiest to control with like basically.
I played as King Shark. It was a bit
he's just
easier for me.
big jumps and wall climbing and a kind of floaty jump in between, and that's probably the one that feels the most like the hero would have those abilities.
And you can and making use of a ground slam when you're in the air as well. I found that was like always
that
super
is the
handy.
most wholly designed character that feels right for this universe. Then obviously they're taking fan favorites and then shoehorning in how they work in this universe. So for example, Captain Boomerang, who I played as the whole way through the game, because I was just intrigued by how the fuck this would work.
Is he the Aussie?
Which is he's Aussie, but his sort of the way they've come about it is saying that he has part of Flash's speed gauntlet, and so he can use it to quick teleport to where he throws his boomerang. So therefore his boomerang is the way he moves, and in between that he's got short dashes. Everyone has a double jump because it's a superhero game and that's never explained. So his is really different, and therefore I found it was the one that I could play the longest and not get either bored with, or I found it just unique. It was definitely how I'd not played a game before.
Because their movesets as well, and I played on mouse and keyboard, which they don't recommend you do. They're like, this is best played with a controller, designed for a controller. But I was like, mouse and keyboard. But like, so shift was kind of the traversal button that you use. And that with Boomerang is very different for all the other characters.
Yep.
Like that teleports you to a different place entirely. It doesn't like instigate a double jump or a glide or whatever. It's just like you're here and now you're over somewhere else.
Yeah.
So getting used to that as a button mapping thing from all the other characters to switch to that character suddenly, it's like, oh god.
Well, the controls for traversal and the combat are quite clunky in the sense that they use a lot of combinations of triggers and bumps. And so even with a controller, I found it took a bit to train my brain into how to use this character.
Yeah.
So that is a reason that I definitely strayed away from mixing up the characters, because like Harley Quinn uses Batman's grapple and she can Spider-Man swing from any point off a drone, but it has a cooldown. They all have cooldowns, so you are not superheroed up in the sky constantly. You do have to touch grass eventually and move around. And then Deadshot's the last one with the jetpack. But again, they all have cooldowns. But relearning them and like switching between them, I found was distinctly different enough that I hated it. I would switch to a character and be like, I'm not doing this one right. So we put a social out the other day, which was me basically saying, here's how I streamlined and fast-tracked the game to play it over a weekend, which I found as enjoyable as I was going to get out of that game. Like in my head, it's
Getting into speedrunning, Gus?
it's not that I sped right. It's that I don't think I wanted to play this game for any more than the 9 to 10 hours the campaign had. Like I was at my limit when I finished it.
Sure, yeah.
And I was like, if I'd done, and
But
I
you
did
did finish it.
Well, I didn't play the side quests. I didn't do any of the grinding. I switched it to easy on the last couple of bosses just because I was like, I'm not here for a challenge. I'm here to like see this story play out.
Yeah.
And I just want to enjoy it without having all the pitfalls of what they've had to design it as a live service game. Particularly the end game, which I will not spoil, but it is made for a long-lasting experience, which is to do with the antagonist. This is no spoiler, and I promise it's superheroes. It delves into multi-universes.
Anytime
And
Gus
how
says
it's
that, that's
launched.
always a red flag.
They've already advertised how they're going to do the seasonal content, and they've said it's to do with multi. It's the only way you could get away with that with this very closed narrative. You can't tell a condensed story and then be like, now play this for 3 more years.
Yeah,
So
right.
that is how they've opened up that. And I will say one thing that really gave me the absolute shits. This is a screenshot of me playing the end game
You can turn all that off.
I know you can turn it off, but I was like, I'm going to see if I can retrain my brain to not get as pissed off with UI and HUD as possible. And I feel like a sort of baptism by fire. I was like, I've scaled back my irritatingness of being pissed off by HUD by playing this game.
It looks
So
like
I
Overwatch.
have a slight tolerance to it. What I'll say is the end game, the thing that really did piss me off the most, because I played this with a lot of patience. I played this trying to find the fun, and I did. For me, it was a 7.5 out of 10 game. Like, it wasn't as scathing as I think a lot of people have put out there. It might have been more fun with friends. I haven't played it that way, but I thought that was just going to triple the length of playtime. Like, organizing people and getting distracted and all that kind of stuff. The one thing that pissed me off was Endgame does say, hey, here's how the game is infinitely replayable, or at least for the new seasons. The characters in the game, in the narrative sense, become aware of that. Not that it's a video game, but become aware of that there is more to do. And to separate occasions say how cool that is. They basically verbalize, you're telling me there's more and it's going to take us forever to do all of this? That sounds pretty cool. And I was like, oh, Ruby, it was cringe.
That's such a specific Gus thing to be upset about. Like, you're like, but the
No,
one
I reckon
thing.
everyone's going to hit that because they hammer it home twice. And they're like, and it's like a Harley, you're telling me that I'm going to keep fighting all these characters?
But they're characters they're characters that thrive on chaos. Of course they're going to.
I know, but it's artificial, extended, bloated chaos. And in that sense, I put the game down, I uninstalled, and I was done with it. And I had an experience with it that I found uniquely different and fun and killed some time over a weekend. And it was 9 hours, which, again, in the scheme of things, not that long. So
I loved the visual design of the city. I thought that was really, like, a lot of the time those kind of cities feel a bit flat and boring and a bit, I thought that was really cool. The traversal was amazing across all characters. Harley Quinn was probably the one that I struggled with the most.
She's the hardest to use. Yeah.
I think another thing that I struggle with is swinging on an axis. I find that really difficult to do. I remember that even in the Jedi. What was the first Jedi game? Fallen Order.
Yeah.
Remember those bits where you had to like rope swing across a little thing, and I would always for some reason go whoa and fall off the edge.
Hers are the most like Batman's and Spider-Man's together, so it's a bit difficult like that.
But I really liked it, and I love all the character performances are great.
The writing is fun.
The dialogue between them is really cool. Like, you know how sometimes like in-game banter can get really annoying. It was never annoying. I love them interacting with each other. King Shark is a gem, and for some reason everyone picks on him because he comes across as a bit dumb.
Shark, you're just saying that because it's like Boomerang's he's a dick.
There were all these jokes at Shark's expense, and I got to the point where I was like, leave Shark alone.
Would it be like different ones every time, or does it repeat?
Yeah,
there's a
different
lot
ones,
of writing.
and then cutscenes and stuff as well. And I also feel like Boomerang is a great example of an Australian character that is written for an Australian and is authentically Australian all the way through. Like, some strange Australianisms, but also just the little subtle things that is like,
he's on the nose, and he's there to be like a global Australian. So it's like, and it's a caricature. I get that as well. But I would say, the writing and the motion capture and the facial animation is fantastic. I played it for the cutscenes. I played it to see how these little cutscenes played out. They had some like 3 or 4 genuine laugh out loud moments for me watching cutscenes, which is pretty rare in a video game.
So you played it as a single player game, and they've tried to wrap up this kind of like live service nonsense, right? You play a lot of Valorant, which is like a seasonal game. Obviously, like, do you see yourself getting into something like this?
I've
Obviously
tried Spider-Man
games,
2, which it looks very similar.
Look, it just in the sense of bouncing around a city and having a good time. Totally. Again, this is a grind where that's probably a much more polished single player game that you should definitely play. And Portal 2.
Yeah. I try, but I think the one I did recently was Resident Evil. That's like the most. I can do like a 3 to 4 hour game or like 8 hours, but like anything longer, I'm so lazy.
It's a bit much,
yeah. That's why I like playing like Valorant, Fortnite. It's just like game after game after game after game.
Totally. But those things are designed for live service components, right? Like the genre of game is appropriate because it's about repetition of content at its core. The idea of playing Valorant is it's PvP and you go in and it's a shooter and you're going to do that 100 times on that map. Whereas an open world story, like it's not meant for that. No. Live service is not meant for, hey, there's another story module coming in 6 months. I'm already bored of the mechanic of this game. This genre, by the way.
I feel like Diablo is doing quite well with its live service
That's
stuff.
a good mix of trying to get a narrative within that live service.
I have to admit, I have spent a lot of money on horses.
Horses?
Like an embarrassing amount of money on horses.
Just horses?
Well,
Steph, we need to review our gutters.
Diablo famously...
It's a tax write-off.
There it is. Diablo famously has a very Moorish, very like wonderful combat system that you love and people just like get hooked on. The combat and missions in this are incredibly repetitive. The enemy design is incredibly dull and repetitive. Not repetitive, is uninspired. They're just these like purple crystal zombie creatures. So that stuff is where they really drop the ball. And whether or not that's to open up more design features later on, if that's the case, they've hamstrung themselves by making it incredibly boring. So yeah, I would say a game like that has a fun loop, sort of loot and shoot loop of gearing up and going out there and wanting to grind more. Whereas the missions here, you've seen them all by halfway through the game and they hit repeat. And it's a real shame because there is some fun there, but it's not in the combat, which is what the game's trying to be. The shooting's a bit average. It's too easy to start piling on, and I won't be able to shut up. But it's like,
okay.
So which is why I kind of kept my head above. I treaded water playing this game to be like any less than what I'm playing here, and I'm going to drop
a 7.5 out of 10 game. If it was just a single player experience, is it more 8-ish, 8.5-ish, or is it just?
No, it's 7.5 as my single player play.
Okay, right, and it's a 5 if you do the side quest.
It's a 5 as you play it the way it's intended to be played.
Interesting.
The way it's intended to be played is as a multiplayer game with friends.
Okay, you play with
But
friends.
then I would argue you were in that game for too long. Like, there's no way you're playing that game with 3 friends and you're getting the story done unless you sat there for a weekend and went, let's all focus on missions. Let's not do side quests. Let's not farm and grind and try and all get other gear. Like, the thing I did was just, I put my blinkers on and I powered through and I did not pay any attention to that stuff. And that's what got me there. And
I just feel like that's a colors an experience when you're forcing yourself through a game by yourself to get to the end.
I got things to do, Steph. I got places to be. I've just got to finish this game, get it done.
I've got hills to roll down.
I've got hills to fall over down.
I don't think I can play like a game like that off stream now. I feel like I need chat with me to keep it going.
Yeah.
I mean, we're in an interesting time where like you have access to that. You can play a game with an audience or with companionship even when you're home by yourself.
Yeah.
So it can make games that you wouldn't bother finishing if you were by yourself.
Yeah.
Palatable. It's just an interesting.
DolphinPants makes a good point. I saved multiplayer for post game. I could see that being a thing if we'd all finished the game separately and said, now let's join for the raids or for the missions that are there, because there is end game currently before they open up the other seasons, and they are hectic and they're made to be a big difficulty spike. So I think maybe that's, if you want to get your multiplayer feel out of it, could be a good way to do it. I'm not saying this is the way to play the game. It's how I managed to finish it, and like out of morbid curiosity, seeing how the story and everything played out. So it's a mess of a game, but it's still, I think a lot of people might enjoy some of it, and so see if you can.
A lot of people might enjoy some of it.
It's the opposite of, if you're a fan of the series, you'll like this game.
Yeah.
So
a lot of people might enjoy some of it.
That was Suicide Squad.
Oh, interesting.
Style.
Trash, what have you been playing?
I just finished Poppy Playtime Chapter 3. So
I've been hearing people talk about this, and I thought it was puppy playtime, and I was like, sounds lovely.
I keep hearing about dogs.
Yeah.
No, it's
Puppy
not.
playtime.
Set it up for us, because none of us have played
please.
any chapter. We've not played
Have
a
you
chapter at all.
seen no gameplay
I
at all?
thought it was
I've
about dogs.
I've seen trailers.
They have dogs in it.
I've seen trailers, but I don't fully understand it.
Pretend we don't know anything
Anything
about
about
Poppy's
it?
playtime.
Yeah.
Go.
Oh god! So pretty much it's like a play care or for like kids.
Okay.
But it's kind of giving like FNAF kind of situation where the toys are evil in a way, and they pretty much just like attack or whatever.
Evil in a way.
Because there's deep lore into this story, but it's very interesting because it's like, I don't want to spoil it though. Like,
When you say deep lore, do you mean like backstory that exists outside of the game as well?
Kinda, yeah. So like during the game, you pick up tapes and you kind of figure out why you're here, or like what's happening in this play care, or like what's happening to these toys, what's happening to the children, and then you kind of like piece it all together by the end.
Are you just the opening bit?
Are
Are
you a
you a
human
child
child
in this daycare? Are you a cleaner who's coming? Like,
I think
what's the
you're-
excuse
so-
for putting you in this weird space?
It says that you were like a previous employee,
Yeah.
and now you're
right,
coming
okay.
back to this place like many years later to trying to figure out what happened
Oh,
to
sure.
Why all those
everyone.
kids
Yeah,
died.
so you kind of
Yeah.
trying to like, so you do like, there's a lot of puzzles, so kind of like Portal in a way, where there's like so many different puzzles that you do along the way, but then there's also like a lot of jump scares, a lot of scary parts, chases, and stuff like that, and it's it's scary, but I love the story.
Okay.
It's very interesting.
FMV.
Yeah.
That is terrifying.
But yeah, it's
Sorry,
good.
is it like this first-person puzzle solving, and you're walking around the creepy
Yeah.
play center thing?
Yeah, so
Is-
it's like this.
Yeah.
You have these two hands, and you pretty much just like do puzzles.
Why are your hands out like that?
It's called a grab pack, and it's like a mechanic where you kind of just like shoot with it and then to grab stuff.
Oh, so those are not your hands?
No.
No, yeah.
You're a human wearing a weirdly contrived backpack.
Yeah, you're wearing like a little backpack, and then like
What's
you
the
have
lore
these
behind the
hands.
backpack?
I have no idea. You kind of just, I can't remember, but you just pick it up from the first game.
Yeah.
So there's 3 chapters, so this is the 3rd one. And then each chapter, you get like a new thing each time, and there's like a different boss or like, different like final boss.
Have you
each.
played all 3?
Yeah, I played all 3.
So you were an employee of this daycare. Are they all sit in the daycare?
Yeah, so you're in this daycare, then you kind of just figure out what's going on, and then you meet different people in like the daycare, and it's just like
And
just
have you come back to the daycare 3 times in each of the games, or is it like
You're stuck.
it's the you
You're there the whole
stay
time. Yeah.
you're there the whole time.
oh you can never
I think
leave?
with the-
Yeah.
the-
So the
Dun, dun,
aim,
dun, 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 dun,
the aim
dun,
is like you
dun,
have to
dun,
leave, but you're kind of trapped here.
You'll never get out.
You never
until
get
this-
out.
yeah.
But
It's purgatory.
Well, it's brilliant because obviously it's seen the success that FNAF had, and multiple entries into that, and planned to do that from the start. So was the first Poppy's Playtime called Chapter 1?
Yeah. Oh,
Was it?
yeah.
Oh, I
chapter
installed
one.
it. I didn't see chapter 1 on the game, but I assumed
I thought it was. Maybe I'm
Because
wrong.
he- chapter
I want to
one.
throw
Yeah.
the skeptical version of what my opinion on this, but I'm not saying I'm right here. You're right. Is that FNAF took off and the lore was built sort of in reverse from that game from memory. It's like it, and again,
yeah.
I'm not going to try and piss people off, but FNAF 1 isn't really as much a game as it is a Flash kind of.
Totally.
It's,
Yeah. Single
compared to what
screen.
we're seeing.
Yeah.
Here. And then the success of that built out the gameplay systems and the lore, and then it just snowballed into what it is now.
Because
and
when
I think
people
that's
love
great.
something, they're searching for extra
Totally,
stuff on it.
totally.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now-
that's me. After the game, I'm like on Reddit, like, what's
So
the lore?
is this a product by design that says, what if we take those kind of like same design elements or that sort of spooky, creepy, it's so cute, it's scary lore,
Yeah.
but we build a game in it, like as well. Like we actually start with a game and we create the antagonist, which I have seen, and my first experience was seeing it in socials, going, holy shit, is that a game? And it was being chased through a vent by Poppy,
that
and I was
one.
like, it has the full
Oh,
like coming
yeah. It's
after
very
you.
like.
What's Poppy?
You scared yourself doing that.
I did a little.
I
yeah.
saw your heart rate rise.
This
So
is my
Poppy,
cracked rib.
Poppy is a little girl.
Wait, what the hell was chasing me?
So that's Huggy Wuggy, the blue guy.
You idiot.
So that's Mr. Huggy Wuggy. But Poppy is like a little girl that you see in chapter 2.
So is it Poppy's toys that are chasing you?
I actually don't know. I
They're
can't
like the
remember.
mascots of
It's like,
the-
yeah. It's like,
It's like
Poppy's the
FNAF's in the
sole
sense that
survivor.
they're all,
so they're all
the-
like different mascots, I
Yeah.
guess, in a way. Or like they have their own line of the toy line.
Because they're going with the creepy the toy that was once sort of a supportive, happy
Slap
thing that was
that.
here to look after
Yeah.
you is now gone a bit rogue. And from memory, it's like
Yeah.
you unlock it and it disappears. You look at it, it's there, and then it's gone.
Yeah.
So jump
It's
scares
very
around.
eerie, but it's I hate horror.
The backpack
but
hands are very
It's so
funny.
funny.
It's really fun.
I want to
really
see
funny.
a third-person perspective of this,
I know, right?
Or like a top-down view
So
or
good.
something. 'cause
But obviously,
it's
that
so-
plays into the puzzles in the sense that you're able to.
Yeah,
Portal
yeah.
S, you can
Stretchy
use-
arms.
You've got 2 colors. One can reach touch a PowerPoint, and one
correct.
can run power
is
through
cool.
somewhere.
Yeah,
This
you're like
is
Elastigirl, right?
Beautiful design as well.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
the
there's a
game
lot
is-
of detail.
Compared to the first chapter to now, like the design has like definitely upped it.
Right.
Yeah,
But it's
cool.
so good.
I feel like games like this hinge on good grime.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Good grime
Yes.
makes them authentic.
Is it in the place it is now because it has picked up momentum through fan support and through that first game and second game subsequently,
Yeah.
doing what they were set out to do, which is create a mysterious lore, a good game
Yeah.
at its base, but then, like as you said, the third, these are actual improvements in terms of.
And at the end of each chapter is a cliffhanger. So you're like, God
Yeah.
damn it.
On the next
I need
episode.
more. Yeah, literally.
And it's almost Care
Yeah.
Bears-y, the
Yeah.
design of those cartoons at the
And it makes you
start.
want to play
Yeah.
even more. So the last chapter came out in 2022.
Okay.
And then finally released the new one now. So
That's
it's
not
been a
that- that's pretty-
while.
That's not that long.
Yeah.
That's like in terms of like development, these things move so quickly, and the horror and first person
so
horror
good.
space in particular has been so obsessed with like old school internet creepypasta. There was like there's like 10 Slender Man games and that kind of
Yeah.
stuff. As it was finding how popular that genre was going to become, and and FNAF obviously did well. It's cool that there's creepypasta being built off games now as opposed to it going the other way, which is,
Yeah,
I mean, I'm
that's true.
assuming this isn't based on it's not any creepypasta I've heard, but it's, I'm sure it's pulling from things like that. But a new IP in the horror indie genre
You
space.
should definitely play. The first one is like about an hour and a half-ish.
Okay.
Sure.
So they start short, and then the second one was like maybe 2-3 hours, and then the last one it took me like 8 hours to finish because I was like, I cannot do these puzzles. I am. Yeah, not
That's what
good.
chat's for.
I like
Yeah,
though
that's what
that
chat's
there's that there's like games that are kind of being built out in this kind of horror, I would say horror light genre, because so much of horror is kind of built on gore and just really intense stuff. But like I think that's why FNAF got so popular with kids, is because kids like the thrill of being scared, and I think even people who just enjoy horror but don't necessarily want to be like, you know, watching people's heads get ripped off all the time
Yeah, that's
can appreciate a spooky, scary
Yeah.
gaming experience and have that.
And not have to
And not
I
ha-
can't
yeah.
handle
deal with all
gore.
that gore.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
right.
what is, without spoiling anything, what is the fail state of sorts? You like there are moments of chases and being hunted, and
Yeah.
I imagine it's sort of resetting and trying again.
Yeah, pretty
But
much,
Is
yeah.
the thing that I saw, and maybe I'm incorrect in saying this, that looked like there was a sort of random nature of how these things were moving around and like when and where they would be popping up, or is it quite linear and scripted in that sense of the scares, or is it a chance that there is just something wandering around?
I think it's pretty in the script. Not
Okay.
really. I don't think so. Yeah, I
Because
think it's
maybe
pretty,
it was
yeah,
just a
it's always
way.
the same.
Maybe
yeah.
it felt that way, but it
Yeah.
definitely had a vibe of just like you were doing the like, I'm working
Yeah.
on a puzzle.
yeah,
I'm just gonna keep them, and it had that some check your six
So
and all
this
that.
one is not too bad because it's
Okay.
always the same kind of. Like once you die, then you get back to the same spot. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the same kind of jump scare. You kind of get used to it.
Yeah.
So
Is the sound design good?
yeah, the sound is nice because most of the
Didn't
time
you
it's
hear me before?
quiet though. Yeah, especially in events. I hate
The
the
vents. Oh my god.
I hate the vents.
No.
Every time I get into an event, I'm like, guys, I can't do this.
Yeah.
That's a normal, rational response you should have both in real life and in video games.
yeah.
Like, why
Yeah.
do we need to go in an event?
Damn
yeah.
right.
Don't go in there. Yeah, this
cool.
is awesome. And what a great game to play on screen.
Nah, you should definitely play. I recommend it.
Actually, I want to base on the fact that that does look like at its core there's a cool design game. I'm not trying to say I want to shit on FNAF games, but I do always look at the way that those have been like reverse engineered from what they started as to be like put more game into something that didn't have that from the beginning. And then
I think that's kind of wonderful because it's like it started out as and especially an indie game kind of starts out as something, a small idea, and then
Yeah.
it kind of extrapolates from there because of people's love for it.
it can, but it can also feel like they're just putting in ideas because else do we expand this? And like your Hello Neighbors and stuff are a good example of going like from its the beginning, we're going to design everything to be a proper gameplay experience here with like stealth and puzzles and all that kind of stuff, and which looks a lot more like that, which I'm keen to play. That looks great.
Hello
Yeah.
Neighbor is scary. A man chasing you? No, thank
Yeah,
you.
he's creepy.
Get him in the vents. A man chasing.
Man.
That's so funny.
But Huggy Wuggy.
Yeah,
I got no problem with Huggy Wuggy.
I'll take
Yeah.
it.
That's fine.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I wanted to talk about my Red Dead roleplay experience because at the end of last year, I explained to everyone that I was applying. I had to
yeah, that's
apply
right.
to a Red Dead Redemption roleplay server, and these it's like GTA RP, where it's like a modded version of Red Dead Online, and these servers are kind of run by a group of people. And created as specific spaces for people to play the game completely 100% role played, with really quite strict rules around the role play. So there are different servers that you can apply to. I found this one because I started watching Middleditch, who is Thomas Middleditch was the lead actor in Silicon Valley, and he's also a comedian and does theatre sports and all kinds of stuff. And when I found out he streamed, I was like, oh, I wonder what he streams. And a lot of what he streams is Red Dead Redemption roleplay, and he's really good at it. I kind of got sucked into watching those streams and then thought I would give it a go. I tried No Pixel for a while, but GTA Online is not kind of a world that I super gel with, I
Yeah,
guess.
fair enough.
Whereas this is so appealing to me.
Horses.
Horses. Yeah.
Your character looks like Princess Fiona from the back.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah,
can't stop
totally
thinking about
does.
it.
Yeah, I love having a long horse girl braid. So I applied to this server called Wild RP, and it was a very involved application process. I had to audition. There was like a multi-stage interview process, and so then when I finally got in, I had my first roleplay experience. Well, I had a sort of a test run for about an hour just to make sure that it was okay, and then I jumped on stream and had my first roleplay experience. Like, that stream was exhausting.
Yeah.
So I'm playing a character called Winnie Baylor. Winnie Baylor is she's kind of happy-go-lucky, and she loves to talk. I think my mistake when I played in No Pixel was that I was too scared to role play a character that was very different from myself. So I was like, I have enough to worry about learning just the syntax and the different commands and stuff. And then
she is having trouble with directions. So.
But she rides well.
She rides so well.
Rides well.
And it's a lot to take on because you can't ask people for,
that's right.
The specific commands and stuff because you can't break character ever. So you have a very coded language around how you ask for things. So at one point in the game, one of the first things I did was I got myself a horse. I went to the saloon. Started talking to people. There were two New York gangsters who walked in from Chicago, and
New York from Chicago.
Well, yeah.
But I believe they said that.
The windy.
I believe that's how they introduced themselves in this role play server.
Those guys were dodgy. And in these worlds, you have to make money somehow. And so there's different jobs that you can take on. But I thought I would make some cash by being a traveling bard inspired by my Baldur's Gate experience.
Oh.
So I picked up a little concertina, which is kind of like a, what do you call it, an accordion, but without buttons.
Yep. Oh.
And I would just sing songs and make songs up on the spot. Very early on into this experience, our saloon gets robbed. It gets held up by gangsters. And it was such a thrilling moment because I'd heard stuff like that happens a lot. But I'd barely begun my playthrough when all of a sudden, we were kind of midway talking through these things. I've got a guy that I met through this who's playing my cousin. And then the two New York, Chicago gangsters, some other random dude who was from the UK and had a fancy suit and was just strolling around going, yes. A guy who'd lost his children and was
You've been drinking after I told you not to. You ain't got to stand up and fight.
Yeah. And then we get robbed. And so this guy playing my cousin was like, immediately I was like, oh crap, I see everyone put their hands up. And I was like, I don't know how to put my hands up. I'm looking through the emote wheel and I'm like, shit. I'm like pressing buttons and stuff. My character's going like this. I'm like, God damn it.
There they are.
Yeah. The guy
They look like trouble.
my cousin goes, Winnie, you got to put your hands up. And I'm like, I know. I just I'm so scared. My hands are just stuck to my sides.
Could you just use in-world, massage? I'm just a simple girl. I don't know how, for everything.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, maybe. So I was just like, I'm just so scared. My hands are stuck to my side. He goes, right, but you have to. You have to put your hands up or things are going to go bad. And I was like, got it. Moments like that would happen all the time where people would just be like, at one point, I've died a lot in this game. If you don't die permanently,
right?
You have a few options. Someone can ride by and see you and take you to a doctor.
Yep.
But you have to role play out that whole exchange. At one point, I died and I went to the doctor and my character was just kind of crumpled on the floor, but we had to role play getting me onto the bed. So she was like, just get on the bed. And I was like, my character's just like this on the ground. And I'm like, I took a real bump to the head and I can't seem to move my legs. And she's like,
why are you on the bed?
Yeah, she was like, I could hear it in her voice. Like she could tell.
No, was it why or are or you?
And people's voices change when they realize, she must be new.
Right.
So she was like, oh, okay. You just have to lay down, just lay down. And I was like, oh, she's like, yeah, like think forward and lay. And I was like, oh, so it was like forward/lay is the command that you need. She's like, just you're forward thinking and lay down. And I was like, got it, okay.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Forward thinking is a great way of putting it's a command.
Yeah.
That's so clever.
And it does, and it keeps you in that kind of rhythm of roleplay without feeling like you can fall back on breaking out of it anytime something gets hard or confusing. So we get
Frito-Lay.
Yeah. And everyone takes, I think what I love about this compared to No Pixel as well is that No Pixel is just kind of like, it feels like a big meme, like everyone's just kind of playing outlandish characters and doing stuff and running into each other and doing things, and it is hilarious to watch. But everyone takes Red Dead Roleplay super fucking seriously. Like I have seen some intense dramas play out. I've seen some Oscar-worthy speeches delivered in the streets.
Wow.
I was kind of going through some clips to get an idea of roleplay, and I stumbled upon this one clip where there was this guy in the back of a horse where he was just like, "I told you, Sammy, I wasn't going to come back here. And when she died under that lighthouse, I was like, never again. People have been dying for too much. But I'm here right now because I believe things have to change." And there's this guy who's standing in the street, and he's like, "Well, I told you if you came back here, I was going to kill you. And I intend to deliver on that promise." And then you hear like, "No!" And it was just like, it was like the drama within seconds of playing on this clip, you know, like people are so intense.
Watch it.
Steph's like, "This is amazing."
Yeah.
Put my hands down.
It's a completely different button.
I have a couple of quick questions. The first
Sure.
one is, how is everyone who's doing this predominantly streaming it? Like, because some people are doing this purely just for their enjoyment of it, which I think is wonderful. But what's the ratio of people potentially streaming?
I would say quite small.
Interesting.
I think most people play it. In fact, I've heard that that because NoPixel is so popular on stream, a lot of people will stream NoPixel and then play Red Dead on their own time.
Interesting.
Because they enjoy it more, but it doesn't get the views.
Yeah.
Right.
So there's actually a LinkedIn, not LinkedIn, the company, but there's a website that links into everyone who's currently streaming on that server, so you can actually see people, whoever is live in that server at that time.
Okay, right.
You can stream snipe, but not by trolling the gameplay experience, by trolling the roleplay
Do
experience.
you get their proxy audio and stuff like that if you choose to observe and watch what other people are doing?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really, it's awesome. So
The whole system is built for the server to work first and people stream it. So it's like, you can hear literally everyone that's nearby.
And the rules are super strict around, I guess, because when you're creating a kind of living, breathing world where people can kind of say and do whatever that they want, you have to make it super safe. So they're very, very strict about, safety and rule breaking and making sure that everyone's kind of doing things by the book. At one point, I think that people started to find it too restrictive, and so they've tried to pull back on it and find that balance. But it feels great that you're in a mutual understanding with everyone, that everyone is there to make it run as well as it possibly can for the best and most authentic experience.
Totally. I guess I just find it amazing but interesting that, for example, if you hadn't been streaming it and you and that woman who couldn't lie on the bed, who are you doing this for? And it's for each other, to not then just be like, maybe you should just, okay, quick, it's just slash sleep or something. If there weren't an audience behind both of you there, which is great, because if that is the rule that you all follow for every other interaction you have in the game, then you're going to have that great experience.
Yeah, that's 100% what it is, and it is because for me it's the mud experience that I've been looking for, right? It's that same, because that's exactly how it was with when I played MUDs. You would never break character. There were separate channels that you could talk through, but there isn't really that system built into the game. You can use Discord, I guess, if you know the person.
Sure.
But there's no usernames above people's heads. You don't see anything. You literally have to recognize people just by sight.
So my question there was, like you said, for instance, you started and you went to the saloon. The map is huge for Red Dead 2. What are the restrictions, or how do they keep everyone in an area, or at least so you're not wandering around going, I don't know how many. Really? It's not even like... Well, how do you not just get lost?
It's not designed to be a fun gameplay experience.
No, I get that, but I'm just thinking, like, how many people are on the server at any one time? Potentially.
150.
Okay.
Yeah. And obviously people are like concentrated in certain towns and stuff like that. But what makes it a true fun Western is that you do like go out on your own and
you can go on camp and
you can go on camp. You don't see anyone for ages. There are times when I died and I was like, I hope someone rides by, and sometimes someone did, and then that becomes a whole role play moment, or
but also like, because it is a video game engine still, you could die in a spot that is so secluded, but you can like put out a call for help or something, like you can send a beacon out.
So there are a couple of jobs that exist within the game that that function as and this is the same in NoPixel, where if you play law enforcement or a medic or something like that, those jobs have to exist to kind of serve the gameplay community.
Right.
And so when I need to earn money, I'll go to a farm and I'll play some mini games to earn money, and then I complete a job.
Okay.
Those people get paid a wage, an hourly wage, just by having that job, but they have to adhere to certain gameplay like specific number of hours at certain times and stuff to make sure that there is enough medics in the game
the server at any
given time.
Called snake oil. salesmen,
there
are
is,
they? And
yeah,
that, yeah.
yeah.
No,
So
I just found
if you call for help, it basically sends out a ping to there's rangers and medics, and rangers are the ones that will come out and get you.
Yeah.
Aw.
And so like when
Okay,
when
great.
I died, it was like the middle of the night, and I was like lying there, and I was like, how am I ever?
Well, 'cause,
no one's
yeah,
gonna
I was-
find me.
Is there a subscription for this service?
No, you can
That's
just
Some of them you have to pay for, like. don't
yeah.
you?
No,
Like
this
Red
is
or
free.
something?
You can
Yeah.
like donate.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, okay, right.
Yeah.
I guess, my memory of playing Red Dead as well is like, I'm just picturing me trying to play this and potentially talking to NPCs, being like, well, howdy. And they're like, that's Gus.
You spent all night talking to 3 characters, and it's like, they start repeating dialogue. You go,
Wait a minute.
these
Yeah.
people suck at
I do.
roleplay.
It is confusing sometimes because you can't tell them apart.
Yeah,
so sometimes
okay.
it'll be like evening, ma'am, and I'm like, well, howdy, sir. And then he keeps walking, and I'm like, that's not a person.
That's gold.
I guess, there'd be a wonderful world in which every character was human, and that's what populates the whole thing. But
Yeah.
the fact that it's such an amazing engine, and therefore I would be so confused and nervous about, like, where do you start? And
It's just-
where do you watch a walk cycle and go, that's not a human, that's someone doing a little pivoting.
You can
and,
usually
like,
you can tell
Yeah,
pretty
see it
quickly,
pretty quickly, yeah.
except for certain instances. But
Sure.
it's all of it is just based on the thrill of not knowing what's going to happen, and everyone puts so much effort and pride into their characters that you just don't know who you're going to encounter, and it makes every interaction an absolute joy.
Yeah.
And even more so that the standard is so high because of the application process here. Everyone has these, like, is a voice actor or role plays at a certain standard, and it makes the whole thing incredible. So I get the saloon gets robbed, and because people try to make the experience, I think, fun for people who've joined. When I was, I finally figured out how to get my hands up. I was just like, this has never happened to me before. I've never been robbed in my life. And somebody was like, who said that? And then they looked at me and they were like, you're coming with me.
You young girl, at the
Yeah,
theme park,
yeah.
you're
And
the
I was
one who
like,
gets to the front of the ride.
Yeah. So we go out.
That's
Welcome
wonderful.
to Water
Yeah.
World.
Yeah. So we go outside, and then he's like, you get on the back of the horse. And I was like, oh, okay. And I think the crutch that I fell on from a roleplay perspective, because I was like nervous about playing a character and taking it super seriously, was that I played a character that was just, a bit silly. But I just filled every available, a bit like you guys, I filled every available empty
silence
with words.
I'm a singer. Oh,
yeah,
Christ.
yeah. And just asking questions and talking about stuff.
Yeah.
So a variation on my audition piece was that I would talk about all my cousins and all my different things. And I had this story about my cousin Lenny who got eaten by cougars that I would kind of like trot out every time I met someone new, and then it kind of became like a thing that I just kept adding to.
becomes
and
more
making-
elaborate.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
real.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I enjoy it because people are taking it super seriously, and everyone's like super quiet. They would meet me, and I would just talk and talk and talk, and people would just get exhausted by it. So these people kidnapped me, and I'm talking about my cousin and how he got attacked by cougars, and then my other cousin came in, and he only had one leg, and then my first cousin died
They
of
popped
syphilis.
you on the horse.
Yeah, they were just like, where can we get rid of this chick? Like, holy crap. They left
so
me in some
funny.
other town, and then the cops had to take me back, and then they were quizzing me about which gang it was.
How it normally goes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dear.
Oh, yeah. It's crazy. And then like the whole thing just becomes like such a involved process. At the end of the session, I was like, well, first of all, after an hour and a half, I thought I'd been streaming for 5 hours. I was so exhausted because you're playing a character in an accent. At the end of the session, I was like, okay, I've got to quit. So I found another Red Dead streamer to raid, and I was suggested this woman who goes by Scarlet Rose. She's awesome. And it was such a change of pace because people roleplay not just like serious characters, but they roleplay like romances as well. And apparently she's quite she's quite a popular Red Dead streamer who gets involved in a lot of different romances and stuff like that. And it was so funny, the change of pace, because all of a sudden she had also found herself in a situation where she had been kidnapped, which I'm told is not common, but it felt like it was common.
Yeah.
She found herself in a situation where she'd been
Afternoon
kidnapped.
time to rob the saloon, kidnap a lady.
Yeah, I was just like, what's going on? But she was in the back of someone's horse who just like rescued her from a situation because she'd been shot. And she was like, she had like kind of like a sexy audiobook voice.
Oh.
It was like oh God,
Why did it get to me?
I'm so fucking glad the law didn't find you guys. This was just crazy how this keeps happening. And I was like, instantly like, oh my goodness, what's happening? And he was like, don't worry about it. I won't let them grab you. And she was like, yeah. And she was like,
She's gonna fuck that cowboy.
and it was such a change of pace for me going, anyway, my cousin Lanny. But like, it was such a wonderful example of all the light and shade that you can experience in this game.
Amazing.
And now, like, I'm just addicted to it. Like, I watch it all the time when I'm not streaming it, and I can't wait to get back in. It's just that like time and everything.
Yeah.
But I'm already thinking about like a potentially alternative character that I can play because I don't think I can I don't have the stamina to play that character all the time.
Fall off a horse, have a head injury, and just come back into like, lose your memory or something.
Yeah, it's just it's absolutely one of the most wonderful things I've come across in video games. Like, and I'm so happy that I found it.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Never.
Oh,
Cool.
Duke played my
Hi,
cousin,
Duke.
one of my cousins, not the one that died of syphilis. Obviously, still here at Kick It.
Of course.
Absolutely. And obviously not Lenny because kicking. And Lenny
Yeah.
lost the legs to the cougar.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he only had one leg. Yeah, cool. All right, I'll stay tuned for when I stream more of it. Peter played.
I love this bit.
This is my favorite part.
No, okay,
Yeah.
don't help me. Don't help me.
help.
You played a game that you talked about. You played Portal, the Portal mod called Portal. Game with the Australian girl that we love. And Gus, you played Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League.
That's the one.
I know the name of that because I played it also.
There you go.
And Trash played Puppy Playtime.
Pretty good. Pretty good job.
And I played Red Dead Redemption Roleplay. What was the name of your game?
Revolution.
Portal Revolution.
You said that as though you just remembered it, but I just said it to you.
Wild.
We're going to go to a break. Yeah.
I hit it. Oh, where's Wallzy? Oh, where's a Wallzy? Days.
A rousing, rallying hello, Wallzy fans! In today's adventure, be on the lookout for some denim ducking behind a car, a pocket peeking out of a tree, and of course, where would we be without our titular hero himself, Wallzy? I think he's disappeared somewhere on Lygon Street, Melbourne. Can you help us find him? He's there somewhere, folks, but where? Time's almost up. Have you found him? There he is. Well, until next time, Wallzy superfans, Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this Wallzy.
Oh, where's Wallzy? Days.
Last week on Back Pocket, you changed the key of the music used during the ads. For most people, it doesn't really make a difference, but it bloody killed me because I have absolute pitch. Absolute pitch is the ability to identify a note without referencing any other note. So for instance, I played an E flat. It's kind of like how most people can immediately identify the colour red, or the picture of a penis. Imagine if I put a filter on this video to change all the colours. It's still the same video, but it looks really, really weird. Especially when it's a piece that you've heard hundreds of times, like the music in the ads, it really discombobulates you. So please, Back Pocket, I'm begging you, change the music back to its original. Otherwise, I will get really, really, really mildly annoyed.
I'm just going in this darn hole. Oh! There's a lot of people down here.
There's a big oil barrel right next to them on the right. I had a plan, but I realized that I can't hold a torch in my wolf hands.
And now Peter is still
Alive! Yeah, and
Whoa.
get kicked into the flames.
Ooh, spiked bulb.
They're bleeding,
Nice,
and
they're
there's
bleeding.
oil.
I thought it said explodes on impact.
Now Pete's dead.
I wasn't even looking.
The game is over. Where's Ruby?
I'm dead.
Okay, cool. So that's what you're doing. I am blocking the
Guys,
door.
can you jump over us, guys?
What
are you doing?
No!
Oh my god.
I think I've used up all my points.
Okay.
Oh, I'm down.
You survived. And
Steph!
if anyone has a ranged at anything, shoot the barrel for God's sake.
Oh, hang on. Fire breath. I'm gonna try this.
Yes!
I
God.
Oh, you can just go as well
Welcome
at
back.
any time.
Yeah, you can go anytime. Just
You can
walk
leave.
out of
You
here,
can
walk
leave.
back
You can
in.
leave right now.
Guests can do whatever they like. Please don't.
Please don't leave.
We have full power.
And don't you leave as well. Thanks for sticking around. We saw ads there. We saw a new ad for Wallzy. Where's Wallzy? A wonderful suggestion from Dump Days, who recommended that as a great little spin on a classic cartoon, which I saw a lot of people getting some nostalgic love for. Steph, you were...
I had a couple of episodes of it on VHS.
Yeah, I think a lot of people did.
And I had completely forgotten about all of that until that just unlocked memories that had been dormant in my brain for a long time.
It's my dream
Wow.
to just remake all the old cartoons I grew up on.
Oh, where's Wallzy?
Oh, where's Wallzy?
Oh,
And
where's Wallzy?
Peter was like, Peter, go sit in the couch and do the voice. He's like, where's Wallzy? Nailed it. So thank you so much. There's finally our ad for Wallzy, longtime patron of the show. So thank you so much. We also saw a word from Muso for Hire there, who was having a little bit of a grumpy whinge about the pitch change. And what happens when you have a little bit of a whinge on this show? We do
Will
the exact
fights
opposite.
back.
Will fight back.
I love it.
That was
I love
fantastic. Thank you so much. And Will, thank you so much for what you did. You also saw our socials there. One of our Baldur's Gate session moments, or a cut of all the fun times we had in that.
And as Ben pointed out, that's coming out next week.
That's
so it's
actually,
a sneaky preview.
we're now dropping socials before they come out.
Not
That's how it
intentionally.
not intentionally. That was probably a little bit of a fuck up.
That was a mistake.
It was a fun one. So go follow us at Backpocket Vids on TikTok, on Instagram, on X, Twitter, whatever else, all those things as well.
Stegosaurus Rex
gross.
says, "Yay,
Formerly
trash."
Twitter.
Hi,
Yay,
Beck.
trash.
Hi,
Yay,
chat.
And yeah, speaking of Will, who helped out with messing up with that ad break, we got invited to an event this evening that we couldn't make because we're making the show. There's actually a launch event for Skull and Bones, the Ubisoft sailing pirate open world game that we couldn't go to. It's here in Sydney, so you couldn't go either. I'm so sorry. We had we said no. You have to come and stay on the show. You can't go have fun.
If Will's having a great time over there, you're going to feel really regretful of the choice that you made.
No,
so I'm
no,
really
no.
Well,
sorry.
we
It's
can
okay.
find out because we're now going to cross live to our reporter in the field, Will, at the Skull and Bones event. Can you hear us?
I really hurt.
What is that?
Oh, he's got a tattoo.
No.
Look at that. Little Will's got a big tat. Hey, buddy.
What's that?
This makes it look like he's really, really drunk.
Have you been? Can you review some of the pirate-themed cocktails for us? There's a
Oh,
boat. There's a boat. Hey!
Oh, it's beautiful.
Look at that.
You can't show the opera house. We have to pay $60,000 for that.
What else? You've got like this is 30 seconds. Let's go. What else have you got? Show us everything that we could have seen.
You weren't touching me, right? I haven't distracted your game. No. They've got dominoes.
Okay. Thrilling.
Nice.
Wonderful.
All right.
Oh, hang on. There is someone's eaten clam.
Eaten clam.
Clams. Great.
Set
Any
up-
merch?
That lucky party guest, eh?
Wow.
What's on the walls?
And we have a wheel.
A wheel. Yeah. Okay. Now
Can we touch the wheel? Oh, we can.
touch the wheel. Good. These
don't
events
touch
are always
that.
about like getting merch or some like free goodies and stuff like that. What can you get for us before you come back?
Grab all the food.
Probably a beer.
A beer. Sure.
Hey, that's Nick. That's my friend.
Actually, no, hang on. If you want merch and you're a pirate,
Yep.
come on down because there's a lot of this. There's a lot of booty.
There's
It's
a
so,
lot of
it's so shiny that it's blown out. There it is.
Oh, there's
Lovely.
a chair.
Is that the selfie chair? Can you sit in it, or is that just for is that just prop?
Am I allowed to sit in that? You may have to hold the phone this way.
Yes,
Just
yes.
directing
Oh, and the
Thank
feed
you.
just cleaned up. Lovely. Oh, this is clean.
That's
so
way
much
nicer.
All hail Pirate Captain Will.
There we go.
Beautiful.
Oh,
Look at you, you little shill.
Lovely.
Amazing.
Wonderful.
Cheers, everybody.
okay, Jack Sparrow.
Cheers to you,
Cheers
Roman
to
reporter.
Will,
Will.
pirate reporter in the field.
That's
Thank you very much,
Hey,
Will.
how's the weather out there?
I was about to tell you, it's me, James Corbin. The weather is, it's kicking.
How's it? What's the traffic like on the M4?
The seas are stormy today.
We're doing it for pirates. We're just staying on the high boards.
How many drinks did you have?
We don't know.
I thought I'd be sober for the live show. And I'm so sorry, this person's holding my phone now.
All right.
Good. All right.
Lovely.
Beautiful.
It's fine. I just got earbuds.
He's falling
He's
apart
dropped
live
an
on stream.
earbud.
This is
An
exactly
earbud
the
fell.
content we sent you out
He's in
for.
shambles.
Bye.
Beautiful. Bye, Will.
Bye, Will.
Avast. How do you say goodbye as pirates?
I can't tell if it was like just the connection and the fact that it was loud, or if he was like actually super wasted. You know what I mean? Like it
Yeah.
could be either or.
It's a little sweaty. He was a little svetsy. It's those events often like, they
Yeah.
cram them all in there. They don't think about the aircon.
Yeah,
Yep.
bit of both.
Sorry,
you reckon?
I just have to.
Please.
When the system that we use for this, when you leave and disconnect, it leaves the last frame.
Oh, please.
Yeah.
What do we got?
Don't. Is it mean? Oh, no, that's fine. That's him. That's him
It's
looking
good.
at the bar.
Yeah.
He's ready to start.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Forgive me.
I'm so sorry we missed out on that. Well, thank you, Will. All right, we're going to get on with the rest of the show, and it's the big segment in the middle of the show. And this week, it's a new segment. It's called We Asked 100 Asterix Gamers. That's right. It's a new segment, but it's brought to us by an old patron. That is A. Timothy, everyone. Startup error. Thank you so much, A. Timothy, for sponsoring the show and having this segment named after you in some sense. As we do often with A. Timothy, I find a famous Timothy. I read you a description, and the first one of you to buzz in and get that name will get the full Timothy name, and identify them wins no prize.
How many Tims do you know?
One?
Just one?
I think so. I don't even
Which
know.
one?
Chalamet.
Oh, Chalamet.
Ah,
I think that's who we
Chalamet.
opened with, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, well,
any
here's-
You don't know
Tims.
another Tim at all. Do you have any friends called Tim?
I do.
They might come up.
Here we go.
Oh, but are they famous?
Well, tell me, this Tim is a young boy. There's more. I just thought I'll start with that.
Peter.
Peter?
It's the Dolan Passions.
You're out.
Damn it.
Was that?
With an
That was Timmy.
extraordinary life. He was Timmy.
Oh.
Extraordinary life.
Filled with magical adventures. His misadventures, for the following sentence, create an entertaining and enduring narrative. It's a weird way to write it. As a character who
Tim.
captures the imagination of young audiences, this Tim is a timeless and beloved figure in the world of animated characters.
Tim.
I think I've got it.
Tim, you got to buzz in. He's got some regular parents, but when it comes to godparents,
Very
trash.
Odd Parents.
Yeah, and the
Tim.
Tim is
Oh no!
say it in the voice.
I don't know the name.
It's Timmy Turner.
Oh, is it Timmy Turner? I
This
just
side of the couch don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
I don't know.
Timmy Turner.
Timmy Turner from Fairly Odd Parents.
Very Odd Parents.
What
The
is
green,
that?
Green hair guy.
We're trying
Is
really
it
hard.
green hair?
Yeah.
No, he's got green hair?
No, he's got
He
brown
has
hair.
he has regular hair.
Oh, no, it's right. No, I'm thinking
When
of the
they turn
parents.
into the
right,
friend.
Right,
Yep,
right,
yep,
yeah,
yep.
okay.
What
He's
the
the main-
hell
he's
are
the
you
main
talking
guy.
about?
Yeah,
You'd
it's a
love
cartoon.
it. You'd love it.
What,
Chat
what
knows.
era? What era?
Early
Probably
2000s?
I was too old to be watching it. That's my era.
I see.
I think early.
I see.
I was
early
like
2000s.
X-Men Gargoyles era.
Early 2000s. It would have been on just as maybe
He's the
you were
main
like,
guy.
nah, I'd
He's the
probably
main guy.
grown out of
Now I
cartoons.
know.
Just as
now I
I was
know.
late for my first semester at uni.
Yep.
In the year 2000s, I was in year 10.
He's the same age as you.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
So were you.
Yeah, I know. Let's move on with the game. All right, we're gonna play. We
I
asked.
got it.
Sorry,
That
Hey,
guy.
Fairly Odd Parents.
Isn't that
That's Powerpuff Girls.
Powerpuff Girls?
God?
That's Jimmy Neutron.
2000s. It was 2000s, early 2000s.
So it's Cartoon
Is that
Network.
all the same animation studio?
Probably was. Maybe the same house. Really funny stuff. Really absurd stuff in there.
No, you idiots.
It was a good show. My kids loved it. It was on ABC along with Good Game. There you go.
I love
never watched it. But...
TJ Growler is one of our sweetest supporters, but also has in the last 2 weeks become our most aggressive.
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
It's the best.
Good stuff. All right, let's get on with the game. In We Asked 100 Asterix Gamers. It's a completely new, original, and copyright-friendly segment. This one is the brainchild of Back Pocket community member Middo. So Middo helped us out with this one. We're very grateful for putting so much work into this segment. They helped out with this, so thank you so much for the idea and for the support throughout it all.
Did Middo just come up with it and present it?
Pretty much.
Amazing.
Pitched it to us. We said, cool, go make it and bring it back to us.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that.
Yeah, so there's a bit of a similarity to a famous quiz show that used to be on after school back in the day. Over the past week, we've gotten the Back Pocket community to send us answers to a series of questions, and we're going to be playing in teams of 2, and we're going to try and guess the top 5 most submitted answers to the questions. It's Family Feud. We're ripping off Family Feud. Do not sue us, Family Feud. Now, the 2 teams we're going to play as are an amalgamation, a combination of our names.
Okay.
This is written by Ruby, so please welcome Team Gush.
That's just cute. It's so cute. I love Team Gush.
Gush is, I associate Gush with like
Don't
not
answer
good
that.
things.
Okay, and
Gushing when you're so like emotionally happy about something, you gush about it.
Sure. I'm thinking of things gushing out of things.
All right. Well, you would say that as part of Team Peef.
I love that even more. Team Peef. Peef.
Oh, that's even worse.
With a PH though, right? PEEPH.
It is
because
P.
it's Steph,
Nah,
correct?
I like Peef.
And P.
I don't like my name being spelled with an F,
Peef.
but I'll make an exception for Peef because
cool.
Peef is awesome.
Oh,
Team Peef, Team Gush. Okay,
Gush,
so here's
Gush.
what's going to happen. We're going to have first is sort of like first to buzz in when we first get the question or the prompt on the board.
And we just yell our team name?
We're going to yell Gush or
Gush.
Peef.
Yep.
Oh god, I hate this. When we get the first prompt, it's then up to us to get a correct answer that's on the board. It'll be rated on the board based on how many people submitted that. So you want to pick the most common.
Yep.
You want to pick the obvious thing here that you reckon the most people submitted as an answer. Then following that, the other team will have a guess. If they manage to get one that's higher up that has more submissions, they win the board. They can then play or pass. They can choose to try and fill the whole board out and get all the points that are there. Now, the thing is, some of these boards are they were not all created equal. Some are prompts that had a lot more submissions or a lot more answers to them than others, meaning there are more points on certain boards.
So it's a typical back pocket ranking system.
Oh, it falls apart the
It's just
second we start
broken.
playing.
Amazing.
It. Correct.
That's fine.
Amazing. I
So
love that.
That's the first part of it.
Keeps it spicy.
And yeah, essentially, I think if we can't list them all, the points will work out in a way that you can claim or steal the remaining points. If one team can't fill out the whole board, the other has a chance to steal and get the points there. But again, the points don't matter. And as Ruby has written here, at the end of the day, this isn't real. So who gives a shit? Thank you, Ruby.
I do like that. You know what would make it actually work? Is that if you just did it reverse order and if it would just go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 amount of points if you clear the board.
We didn't have to make this game.
Okay.
So let's not worry ourselves with the semantics of it. Let's just enjoy it
No
as
one's
Team
worried.
Peef and Gosh. What are we? Gosh.
That could have. All I'm saying is it could have worked
Team
like
Peef
that.
And Gosh. I hate this so much.
Let's do it.
So Josh is going to be playing the role of either Steve Harvey or who was who did we
Grant
have?
Denyer.
Grant Denyer.
I'm way too tall for Daniel.
And you're way too light for the other one. So
Yeah, that's also very true. That's also very true.
So Josh will be reading us out the prompts where he's going to read it before we see it on screen. We can scream out our answer and try and buzz in early and cut him off.
Baby Burgess.
At the same time, babyface Burgess.
And everyone is open to buzzing?
Yeah.
I think that's the easiest way to do
And,
it.
and to be clear, if we would like to buzz, we yell out Peef.
Correct.
If you would like to buzz, you yell out Gush.
Let's test our buzzers.
Peef.
Peef.
Gosh.
Gosh. There it is. It's as
The
simple
only
as
thing
that.
I'll
Play
say
along at home if you want.
Is when you buzz in, like if Steph buzzes in, Pete cannot answer. It would have to go to the other team before.
In this instance,
Okay,
when we're
yes.
playing the game, the board, you can play together, obviously.
Yep. But for the first one, only one team gets an answer per buzz for the start. So you don't suddenly get two. If Pete buzzes in, you don't get two.
Oh, okay, right.
But also we can't
No, you can't talk to each
We
other.
can't talk to each other about what the guess is going to be.
So if I buzz in and then I'm
Just
like,
for the
oh,
first
actually,
one.
I don't know what it is. Pete
I can't go.
He can't submit an answer.
Correct.
We're working it out in the fly, guys.
Oh,
That's
gosh.
simple.
We'll do it.
and
Are we ready
again-
for the first
What
one?
about pointed eyebrow wiggles?
No, none of
No.
your wiggles.
No wiggles.
What about
Eyebrows or facial?
what about suggestive elbow pushing?
None of that.
No, none
Okay.
of that.
Are we ready for the first prompt?
Let's give it a shot and see if this actually works.
Okay.
Josh, take it away,
Okay.
please.
The first prompt is, what was your personal game of the year for 2023?
Peef.
Oh.
2023?
2023.
Yeah,
Baldur's Gate 3, please.
That is... Let's have a look.
Show me Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh.
Okay.
So wait, the question was this an example question?
No.
Or is this the real
Plan.
thing? And when it says what was your personal game, is everyone answering for themselves?
Yeah.
No.
Yes, that is how surveys work, Steph.
Okay.
100 asterisk gamers answered.
Oh, and I
In
saw
this
someone in the
case,
chat ask how many we actually got. This is actually there's 157 roughly.
157 people actually did this. 43 of them said Baldur's Gate 3. You have the top answer, which means
We can
They can pass or play.
we can pass or play. If we play, we've got to get the whole board.
Yeah.
If we don't get the whole board, they get a chance to steal all of the points.
You get 2 strikes and then
Yeah.
and then they get a chance to steal.
Yeah.
and to steal, you have to fill the board as well. You can't leave.
No, you
the
just need to get one.
The
get
steal
one.
is one. You
Oh.
get one guess, and if you get a guess that's on the board, you get all the points that have
But
been
if you don't get it
revealed.
right, then you don't get the points.
Gotcha.
You don't get a
So
steal.
we either
Do we want to try and guess the bottom 4? And we've got 6 guesses to do it.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do
6?
it. We're gonna play, please.
Excellent.
Oh no, I was just
Oh,
trying to clarify
that you understood.
that I understood.
Okay.
That's
You
okay.
don't want to play.
Well, so what I was going to say is, so we either
Yes.
have to get every other question right,
Correct.
and risk losing all of our points,
Yes.
or let it ride with what we have and
No,
go-
or put the pressure
Or they
on us
play,
to do it.
and then we
If you
could
pass, we
then
have
we
to do that.
could we could steal at the end of that.
How would we do that?
But if we lose, if we don't get one on the board.
Yeah.
We should have watched an episode of Family Feud before this. Actually, is a way to clear it up.
Because it is really just Family Feud.
It is.
We didn't make
my only
anything
question is, you said you get 6 guesses.
Well, yeah, because
Well,
we can
you
get it wrong
You
twice.
get 2. You get 2 strikes. like
Oh, you
that.
get 2 strikes.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
then let's do it.
I did simple math.
Let's do it.
I did
I
4
thought
plus
you
2.
only get 2 crosses and you're done, not per answer.
You get
No,
to get
no,
you
no.
get to get it wrong twice.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah,
The steal
true.
happens.
We might only get 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's not get bogged down in those
Let's do it.
details.
But we're gonna
Steph,
we're gonna
please
say
guess
6 things.
a game.
Steve Harvey's angry with you.
Yeah.
And it has to be what people answered.
That people said was their game of the year for 2023.
The point of the game is to try and guess what our community said, Steph. That is
What were
how
the games that came out last year? Game Awards.
Middo,
Are we playing it?
Middo, this is your fault. Ruby's broken.
It was like this'll work.
The games that came out.
Yeah. I play Family Feud all the
Yeah.
time.
Were
Tears of the Kingdom, please, board.
No, what? It's Steph.
No,
I
it's
guess-
not.
It's
We're playing
not-
as a team. We can.
It goes. Pete
No,
then
it
Steph,
doesn't.
Pete then
You
Steph.
One
It does.
person per answer.
That's how
Say
Family
Tears
Feud
of the
is
Kingdom.
played. That's how Family Feud is played.
I'm trying to think about what was on our thing. I'm gonna say Gubbins.
Oh my god.
Gubbins.
Is Gubbins on
I don't even know
the
that
board?
game.
I hate this game. Is that yes?
Oh gee, she gets him by the skin of her teeth.
Wasn't that? We all thought it was great.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
And this is
I
based
didn't
on
think it
our-
was a-
I don't want to hear this.
This is
Moving
based-
on.
This is based on our community.
I want to move through this game as fast
Gubbins?
as humanly possible. Tears of the Kingdom, please.
The pain in your voice. Oh wow. It's that instant, folks.
Nice. Look at the massive gap. So there's only 2.
So now, do I have to go?
Yeah.
Do I have to go?
But it's just because I just don't remember what games
Do you
came
guys want
out.
to have a crack?
No.
For us? Okay.
No.
I've got
I'm gonna say.
ideas.
Wait, I'm gonna write it down.
Yeah, let's
here.
write it down. Look at the team over here. Let's actually be efficient.
I'm gonna say.
He sounds pretty peeved to me.
Steph is doing her best.
No, wait, just no padding. Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
What about?
Should I say? I know you can't say anything, so I'm just gonna say words, and you just don't
yeah.
react.
No, I'm not going to.
No.
Nah, we're going to play by the rules. We're gonna play by the rules.
I'm
The
gonna say.
alternating is so that there's
Oh, I
a
like
chance
this.
you get
I
it
like
wrong.
I'll get you wrong.
We are an effective team over here. We just made a turn. Is there a timer on this thing?
Yours was Alan Wake 2. Alan Wake 2.
Jesus, the pause.
Come on. You can't rush me and then drag this moment out.
The Photoshop is taking a while. So
Oh,
you get
okay.
that one.
I thought you were doing it for dramatic effect.
Alan Wake 2 got on board.
Ping.
Oh.
Peter,
Now Peter can go.
Okay. We get 3 guesses at this.
Yeah.
you do.
Why 3? Because we can get it wrong twice.
You can get it wrong twice.
Oh, I guess no.
Still.
Sorry. I guess if you
You know,
fail twice, you lose.
if
Because
you
it's
fail
not. You don't
twice,
get
it's
3
still-
fails.
What else
You don't
was
usually
Alan
get 3.
Wake 2?
Okay.
I think you were right.
I'm gonna say that it is Super Mario Wonder.
Oh,
You were so ready on that.
That's not in the Photoshop. That's not in the graphic system. That's just an overlay.
Where was the ding last time, mate? You owe us a ding.
No, you've had a buzz.
Thank you.
So if we
It's Steph's turn to guess.
if we don't get this and then
They get a
they
chance
chance
to
to
guess
get
We
it,
can steal
do they
one
get all
They
the
get-
points?
They'd get all the
all
points.
the
How
Yeah.
would we steal it back from them?
We can't
We
then.
can't. That's the board
Because
is
you
done.
chose to play
No,
instead of
the
pass.
pressure. This is fucked. Oh my god. Okay.
This is why.
this show
This is
so
this is why Family Feud only lasted 1 season.
Okay. What came out last year? You chose Wonder. There was Hello Kitty Island
It's
Adventure.
certainly not Hello Kitty Island Adventure.
But you're the only person who played and enjoyed that. So, and I think the community loves you, but I don't think they love you that much.
Just throwing the insults
I'm gonna
around.
say, it's just that I don't remember. I need to look at a list of what came out. Oh my
I need
gosh.
you to pick a game, Steph. What are you doing?
He's not got a haunted laptop.
Okay.
Burn,
Trying to
baby,
find the
burn.
Wheel of Fortune music to stress her out. I'm not gonna leave that.
Start of the year.
No laptops in Family Feud. I mean, we asked 100 asterisk chance.
It's okay to be wrong.
I'm gonna have to give you, like, you gotta give me one now, Steph.
Right now, say any game that comes to your head that came out last year.
Spider-Man
2, obviously.
2. Spider-Man 2.
Maybe.
Fuck yes!
Yes! They're going home with a Hyundai!
Oh, Scotty.
Wow. Okay, so Mod's
I
come
was
up their
so sure
stores.
you had-
It's
Yeah.
those
No, but
numbers
you're
on
right,
screen.
too,
If you can
though.
do a quick
Still,
calculation on that
we
before
gotta
I
think
take it
about
off
it.
screen.
Who's the favorite? Who's the favorite?
Oh my god. That really was a roller coaster. Beef.
Damn.
All right.
That's crazy.
Now we know how the game works.
Did you have Marvel Spider-Man 2 on your list? What was
Lethal
gonna-
Company.
Lethal Company and
Interesting. That would have been a
Spider-Man 2.
great guess.
Yeah.
I think Lethal Company was in the mix, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, are we ready for the next prompt?
Let's do it.
I don't remember what happened yesterday.
Okay. Jesus
You know,
Christ.
let alone the games that came out last year. I've moved on. I'm living my life.
Remember, we're buzzing in on a new question now.
Okay.
Okay, are we ready?
Yeah.
The prompt is, what was the first video game console you owned?
Gosh.
Ooh.
We just have to get in.
Yeah.
This is easy to get on the board. What was the first video game console they ever... Oh, wait, I'm answering this.
Yeah,
Sorry,
you have
I was
to
trying to
answer.
include.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm going to say the first video game console ever owned was a PlayStation 3.
Wow.
Wow.
That is not
really?
on the top 5. So that means that, and they can talk during this part.
Wow.
Who buzzed on the other team? Anyone?
None of it was
No.
buzzed.
So
but
yes.
Yep.
Please give me your answer.
Nintendo 64.
Man.
Everyone's saying
You didn't go for Nintendo.
I feel like you are misjudging the age group.
Oh,
our
number
audience.
1. And only 17.
Okay, so now,
Wow.
Let's make
pass.
What do you mean?
Pass.
What do you mean?
Make them play the board. This one's too hard.
Oh, and then we can steal it back from
We're
them.
going to pass, Steve.
Oh,
I
shoot.
still don't fully understand.
Okay. Team
Okay.
Gush.
This works. Now we have a bearing on the age group. Thank you so much for that. We can work backwards from this. All right. Well, then, same era at least. So let's go a regular PlayStation, PS1.
would have been.
That's same era. So I'm going to say PlayStation 1, please.
You don't get to communicate.
Oh.
Yeah, we do.
No, you don't.
Oh.
Oh.
That's PlayStation 2. You son of a.
It's written in this Photoshop as PS1. That's a Will. That's Will.
Oh, he's drunk.
He's a drunk sailor.
So I'm not surprised.
Is the answer actually PlayStation 1 and he put a 2?
I'm going to say yes.
Yay.
This game is cooked.
Sorry, guys.
No. Give him an X as well.
Okay, so that is PlayStation 1?
I don't think they carry over, do they? I can't remember.
Let's just take the W.
No, that is
Take
PlayStation.
the W. Give him the W.
So I'm going to have to give it to you, yes, yeah.
Coming up through on a technicality. This is going great. Okay.
I will go with a Super Nintendo.
Super Nintendo.
A SNES.
Love it.
Slade.
Right in the middle. Excellent. Now, we can talk.
No,
we're not allowed to talk.
No, you can't.
God damn it.
Well, you got
No.
That's amazing. You've had that same reaction every single time, expecting it to be different.
But we can talk now, right?
I have one in my head.
Why would things suddenly change?
The only time you get to talk is when you are preparing to steal, and when you are not guessing.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna say. Can I say a Sega?
Sega?
Yep.
Any particular one?
Damn it! I knew he was gonna say that. We had in Australia Sega Master System.
Oh, Vegas. God damn.
No, we don't
No.
get it.
All right.
But they got two wrong.
No, they only got one wrong. Technically, they got two wrong.
They got well,
Technically.
because you pass and they're playing, that counter resets.
It resets.
Yeah, because that was for the initial guess.
Interesting.
Is it my turn?
Is Gus peeing?
He's going to Google the answer.
That's all right. No, he's not.
His phone's right there.
I'm keeping an eye on him.
Oh, yeah.
But,
Okay.
Yeah, trash. Go ahead.
I will go with a GameCube.
GameCube.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that is not on the list.
What?
At least, sorry, not in the top 5. That was Ruby's first, she says. But
She
yes,
knows
obviously
me.
quite a varied list.
Damn. Sorry, Gus. I failed us. I said GameCube.
Are you bleeding from your knee or did you urinate?
So,
you've been punching your kney too much.
Team P now have an opportunity to steal. And if you get, Steph, listen, please.
We're allowed to confer.
You're allowed to confer for a brief moment, but you get one single guess, and if it's on the board, then you get to take the points. So you don't get the whole board's points, just the ones that have been revealed.
Oh, okay. So we're only submitting one answer.
You only get to guess once.
Pressure's on, but
Do you agree with the two that I suggested?
they're talking.
He said we were allowed to confirm.
They
now.
are allowed. When you are
steals
stealing,
are
you're
allowed
allowed
to
to talk.
Yeah.
I was aware of that.
Can I ask a little bit of a off-table question? If we say PlayStation 2, we're right, and they didn't say it.
That's not no.
But what if PlayStation 1 is on the board under PlayStation 2? Yeah, let's go. What was the other one?
It's terrible content for a live show, Peter.
What was the other one?
The other one was the other one.
But what was the other one?
Oh my god. Let's bring Will back.
Okay, I'm gonna need an answer.
We'd like to submit the Nintendo Wii.
I'd like to solve the puzzle.
No one gets points.
Okay.
No one gets points.
And
But
I'm
okay,
gonna reveal the other
with
two
that, yes.
answers. We had
Game Boy?
in number 2 spot.
Sega
we
Genesis?
had the PlayStation 1.
Wait.
What's going on?
I gave you the other one on a technicality. I'm sorry.
But then no one would have guessed PlayStation 1.
But then if PlayStation 2 is PlayStation 1, then what's the
Yeah.
PlayStation 1?
The points
That
don't
is
matter
the
in
real
this game.
PlayStation 1.
Hang on.
The points don't matter.
If they guessed, I gave you PlayStation 2 on a technicality. You could have guessed PlayStation 1 again.
I'm peeved off.
Oh.
And the last one was the NES.
The NES.
Rigged.
Wow.
I'm sorry, the label's in Photoshop. Blame Will.
Yep. We'll blame Drunk Pirate Will.
How could the Wii not be an answer? Yeah, I thought for sure that was going to be that.
Okay.
Damn.
We
But
both
to be,
got
but to be
was.
fair,
Again.
our other choice, I was going to say Xbox, and that wasn't on there either. So we
This
failed
was a
by the way.
really you can see the numbers here. That was a really close round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's only the top 5. Obviously, first game console, quite a varied question.
So many
And-
Well, does that mean we
Wait,
get points though?
But
No.
they get the point. They don't get the points for the 3 that they got right.
No, no one
we
gets
lose
points.
all of it.
Oh, that's brutal.
Oh,
We
that's
get
so
points 'cause
spicy.
they didn't
Ooh.
get it.
But we are learning.
It's winner take all. I'm pretty.
We are learning about our old audience.
That's true. Yeah, we definitely have an aged up demo for Twitch.
Okay, both teams have played at least a little bit now. I think we have this now.
Yeah, totally. A reminder to everyone who hasn't taken their vitamin supplements today. Now is a good time. Have it with your Metamucil.
Yep.
So that your stool isn't, you know.
And if it's number ones, just wait a little bit. Just wait.
Yeah.
It'll come eventually.
Yeah.
All right, are we ready for the next prompt?
Fuck it, let's do it.
Let's go.
Okay. Which back pocket team member would win in a death match?
Peach.
You didn't say the buzzer, no?
Peach. Sorry.
What's a team Peach?
What's a peach?
That's what happens if you wait long enough.
Okay.
I'm new here.
Which
Peter.
back pocket team member? So
the reason, okay, would win in a death match. I'm gonna say Ruby.
Well, here's the thing. There's 5, and it's not a question of finding the map.
It's about finding the top one.
Why are you debating this?
Why didn't you buzz?
I said Ruby.
I should have buzzed because we know 5 people.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, it's Ruby. There's 70.
Oh.
This one's rigged. Just say all the names. Just say all the names, Pete. Get it over
Steph's
with.
turn.
Steph.
So it's a question of who's not on there.
Yeah, but we should have.
We should have
2
got,
fails.
and we would usually come in for a steal, but Pete got the top one, so you get to play the whole board.
You get to play until you get it wrong twice.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yes. No. You're right, Gus. I'm sorry.
So we didn't get a chance to steal, and now you just have to name
Yes.
4 more members.
Four
of the
more
back
members of
pocket
the team.
No, you
back
still get a
pocket.
chance to steal if they get 2 wrong.
Yeah, but how
There
do
aren't
they get
2
it wrong? Okay.
Go ahead.
Steph.
I hate this one.
Yes. 5. I mean, fair.
Peter?
Josh.
Well, someone's not on it.
That's what.
Yeah, but only one person's probably not on it.
Yeah, but that's like you just have to figure out who that is. Pete.
It's his big legs.
Wow.
I'll throw you a bone. Gus.
That's not throwing me a bone to be failing.
Because then it's only Will and Scardy left.
I know.
Oh, Ben got
Oh,
some.
Will.
Oh, Ben, I'm so sorry, Ben.
Yeah. All right.
I was like, Scardy is definitely on the board, but I'll say Ben.
Scotty
And
definitely got
Gus.
a few as
Yeah,
well.
cool.
Damn.
Nice. There you go.
Interesting.
All right.
All right.
I wonder. I would
The
love to
stakes are
hear
getting
the.
higher,
I would
Gus.
love to hear the arguments for why.
Well,
Technically,
there was
we could
some
have.
comments.
I'll kill you from afar. That's why people voted for Ben. They know that Ben's got the killer instinct. We could have technically failed with Will, Scardy, and Ben on the board
Yeah.
as potential guesses, but
Kindly.
Ruby rigged.
All right.
Lutz says Ruby rigged.
I'm ready to get aggressive.
We have no points. God damn.
God damn, so rigged.
Give me an easy one.
Don't worry, Josh.
The next prompt.
Please.
Who is the hottest villain in video game
Gosh.
history? All right.
We're going in.
This is taking me back to that Nicrotex Pornhub game that we played.
Let's not.
Hottest villain?
Hottest villain?
What game is that?
Yeah, it was like we had to guess which was the most.
You're
searched
looking it up.
What was the most searched for
Yes, please.
video game
All
character
right.
on Pornhub,
Gus.
and we had to like rank.
Sephiroth? Sephiroth?
You can have a stab.
I can't remember who they are, what they're from, but it feels right
Final
to
Fantasy.
say.
Whoa!
Okay, so
Okay.
now what happens is Pete
Has
and
to get-
Steph, they don't get to talk. One of you have to say.
Steph's having a go.
Steph's having a go. You've got to guess the number 1 answer to be able to pass or play.
What?
Oh my.
If you get it
number
wrong,
one.
the
It's
other
not
side
news.
plays.
We don't lose if you get it wrong. It's fine.
Yeah.
Why? But I have
Either
to-
get number 1
why
or don't
do I
get
ha-
any.
Why do I have to get number 1?
Because
'Cause
otherwise
he's
they've
picked number
got
2.
the second one.
This has been the rule the whole time, but the last 2 boards, Peter has got the top one.
Oh.
Meaning there's no chance to go above 1.
I understand.
Now there is. There's one
Hottest
slot.
video game villain.
So if you get it,
I don't think I won.
Where did these rules come from?
There's a
There's
family
more-
feud.
How
There's a
are there
couple
more
of,
rules?
There's
Dion
a couple of
says
options I'm thinking of.
It's Lapras.
it's literally Family Feud.
Lapras is not a villain.
Lapras.
Lapras is an angel.
I know, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to
Lapras,
distract
the
you. Have a
Pokemon?
think.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Harley Quinn.
Oh.
Damn.
Not even
Okay.
on the board. That's actually better.
Now it's with us.
Now
but we could
is it our
shoot-
turn?
Sorry,
that's
it is,
okay.
it is on the board, but it's not number one.
Oh, it's not
Let
number
me
one.
update that. That's my bad.
But we see it.
Yep, it's
You will
number
see,
4.
yeah.
But it still goes to you.
Can we get a ding,
now,
please?
now they get to. Sorry.
Thank you.
Now they get to.
I imagine it's this. Okay, now, sorry. Okay, now it's
Now, Gus. Pass
and then
or play.
horses come in.
There was a request also for some background music.
There is.
There is. We just can't hear it.
We just can't hear it.
Oh, really?
That's a classic me mistake. Okay, so now Team Gush has the chance to
Pass
play
or play.
or pass.
Should we play?
How confident are you? We're allowed to talk about that.
Yeah, you can talk about whether you're going to pass.
We
or
don't
what.
have to name them, or we
Villain.
should. But how confident
On
are
Family
you?
Feud, it works like this. You, being up the front with Steve Harvey, go like this. You got it. And then you look over your shot and you go like this. You go.
What do we do, team? What do we do? And they all go, okay. A lot of full body comedy from you tonight, Pete. Just because you got working knees.
Like, I know I have
That should
one
make
in
us all
mind.
feel bad. What do you think?
I have one in mind, but I don't know the rest.
What?
I have one in mind.
Let's play. Let's
Yeah,
go.
nice,
for it,
nice,
go
nice,
for it.
nice.
We're gonna play.
All right.
We're gonna play.
Yeah.
Crash, you're up first.
I love it.
Resident Evil Lady D. I was gonna say her name.
It's a good one. Oh,
Fucking nailed it, trash!
Number 1.
Gosh.
Oh,
All right, Gus. Now you guys can't talk anymore.
Oh no, you.
Oh, we're fucked.
Shoot.
I
Now I'm lost.
yeah, my brain is a void space of emptiness. Okay. I'm going to go with do you know one? No, you can't tell me. I'm just saying, do you have an idea? There's a villain in video game history.
Listen, I am going to throw you a bone.
Bone 'em.
Both of the remaining answers are not conventional humanoid women.
Okay, cool. Is it Bowsette?
Look, I'm going to give it to you.
You were on that so quickly.
Bowser. Bowser? Bowser.
Come on,
Thank you.
Bowser and
You gotta
Bowser
remember-
are not the same.
At
Who's
the end of
the
the
hottest
day, I
villain?
realize I haven't been doing the
Okay.
Steve
Hottest
Harvey. Show me
villain.
Bowser.
It's a non-human.
That's
Not a
true.
human.
We need.
yeah.
I appreciate it. Thank you, Steve Grant,
What's a
Josh.
game?
Yep.
We have 2 guesses remaining.
You can get it wrong.
You can get it wrong twice.
God.
Well, one, you can only,
No,
sorry,
sorry,
you can only get it wrong once.
once,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So
That's
you
what
get
we-
it wrong twice.
We've been messing that up.
I'm
for
just
sure.
repeating clues. It's a non-human or non-traditional
Non-human.
human. That's what we've heard.
I'm so lost. What games have I? Oh, I already did Resident Evil, and we did Final Fantasy, which kind of ties in with Kingdom Hearts.
Again, because they are very far behind, I'm going to say this character, this villain.
If they get it wrong, we get that clue, you know.
I know.
You're
That's
playing
true.
a dangerous game.
Block your ears.
I'll take the clue. Let's go.
This villain is from a franchise that has been talked about tonight. On the show.
What?
I just saw Gus's reaction.
Not in this segment.
Huh?
I have,
I'm
I have an
so
I have an
lost.
option. So throw in if you can.
Yeah, that's all right. Yeah.
All the rules are out the window.
Just the ones that I care about.
They're still on 0, right?
I
They're
don't
on
even
zero.
know.
Yeah, then give them everything.
I'm trying not to look at chat. Chat, don't look at me.
That's
Don't
not
look at
how
me,
it works.
Yeah, true.
Chat,
I mean,
don't look at
that
me.
is how it works. Yeah.
Chat
Wait,
is
what?
the one.
I can look at chat?
No.
No, they won't look at you if you ask them not to.
Oh.
Yeah, they'll just shut their eyes at home. Yeah.
Okay.
God,
But
I don't know.
yeah.
Anything?
Pyramid Head. I'm thinking DVD now.
That's not bad.
Damn it.
All right, Gus.
I was confident, but I'm a little worried now. GLaDOS?
Pain in chat.
Is it?
Yes! Nice.
Come on!
Nice.
Slade.
Thank you. Okay,
Who
no
is
more,
that? I don't know
no
who
more
that is.
clues. Who's GLaDOS?
Yeah.
Portal 1.
Portal 1.
Oh,
Portal
yeah,
one.
see, I don't remember.
Yeah. She's got
I
that
don't
really
know, it's been so
sexy
long. It's been so long since I played. Maybe like
They're
2
hot.
3 years
Okay,
ago.
let's get into the next prompt, everyone.
I've got this.
Okay.
Let's go.
Gosh.
What is the best way to serve eggs?
Peef.
Oh.
Unfertilized. Ruby hated that.
What?
Team Gush.
Why would you do us like that, Peter?
They're behind by so much beefed eggs.
Poached eggs. Poached eggs.
Okay, we're gonna go with poached.
That's my favorite.
I don't know why.
Show me poached.
I mean, we just need to get on the board, right?
Yeah!
Hey! Poached them eggs, baby!
Steph desperately wanted to play the egg round.
But and this is it. We know 4 ways to prepare an egg. Wait. Do we? We're gonna play.
You gonna play?
We're gonna play.
Gus, you're up first.
All right, scramble those eggs. Let's do it. Oh, I feel good this time. Thank you, Peter.
Show me scrambled.
Show me scrambled eggs.
There's some scramble. Oh, there's worth heaps of fucking points. What the hell?
Oh my word. All right, Trash. What are you
Let's go sunny side up.
Show me sunny side up.
She all mad.
Get these lollies away from me.
She's peeved off now.
Show me sunny side up.
Love it, love it, love it. Ooh, let's go over easy.
Oh.
This is gonna be over easy.
Womp.
Trash.
Boiled.
Show me boiled.
Slade.
Now I get a chance again?
Yeah.
You guys can get one.
But if you get it wrong,
if you get it wrong, it's steal time.
How else do you eat eggs?
I have one.
Say it.
Oh.
Omelette.
Wait, what?
So
We now get to steal all of these points.
So,
We have to get it
Well,
wrong.
hang on. But
You get to chat real quick.
and it's also like, is there soft-boiled or hard-boiled?
Well,
It's
they've
just boiled.
combined the boils.
I will say.
They combined the boil.
No,
Yeah, I
shush,
will say
enough
boiled
clues.
is boiled is both. Boiled covers both soft and hard boiled.
Yeah. What do you mean? We're playing. What are you guys?
I just don't want him throwing more clues in.
All right.
We're just talking about what we think. Why this is screwed.
Chat is going wild.
But sunny side up
Hey,
is
chat.
fried.
I know it's
If
a version of.
How you
If he's
going?
included soft-boiled and hard-boiled under boiled, then sunny side up would be included in fried.
I don't know that it would be.
But that's what it is.
I know,
I know that it
I
is
know the
one.
last one.
Trouble in the Peef camp. If we can't win, we can be dicks about it.
I'm gonna
Hey
need an answer.
y'all. How we
Okay,
doing?
fried.
Fried. It's fried.
This is.
Show me fried.
Oh, fuck this.
Of course it's fried.
Sunny side up is fried.
Of course it's fried. Of course it's fried.
Oh, it's Steph.
Of course it's fried, but it's specific fried. They're different
Wait,
enough.
what's the difference?
No,
that's
That's
over
not-
easy.
over easy.
That's over easy.
She made the sentence.
Sunny side up and over easy are versions of a fried egg.
Just like soft-boiled and hard-boiled
Yeah.
are
You
different
gotta remember
versions
this
of boiled.
But also this is based on
I was
like
gonna say
how people
these-
answered the list.
Correct.
Yes,
That is
yeah,
what I was
yeah.
going to say.
Thank you,
We did-
Spiceman. That
we-
was based.
we
So it's the
did combine soft and hard boiled eggs.
flabbergasted.
But yeah, apart from that, this is what people answered.
Sugar.
Yeah, you can get them on.
This shit isn't real. Doesn't matter.
The confidence in which Ruby was like, this is fried and this is sunny side up, and we're like, that is it. She's like,
Steph,
nah.
we played that egg so
That's
hard.
wild. We almost had it.
Oh,
We
this
almost
is
lost.
so
We almost lost it, man.
Yeah.
We almost lost it.
I'm hooked. Like, as in, give me another board. Just do it again.
Yeah,
This is
just-
so.
So how many more boards are left?
There are 2 more.
Oh yeah.
All right.
We can do
I
this.
love
We
this.
can do
This is fun.
Ooh, this is fun.
Okay.
More
Are we
egg.
ready
Can
for
we
the
get
next
more
one?
egg-related ones?
No.
Okay.
Well, maybe. Who knows what's coming
Chickens.
Ooh.
I've
well,
lost
mystery.
I've lost all
Going
faith
on the
in this.
piece.
up? All right. Are we ready for our next prompt?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
What video game has the stinkiest fan base?
Gosh. Whoa.
Nice. Love the confidence.
Let's do it.
League of Legends.
That is absolutely number one.
What's happening? Do it on the board. Show me League of Legends.
Let me see here. Show me League of Legends.
Yeah.
Done.
Trash.
Sorry, Riot Games. I love you still.
Stinks.
Damn.
This one cancel all future
trash.
sponsorship opportunities.
Yeah, literally right
Play
there
of
with me
the
right now.
Okay,
game.
your call.
Are you
Do you wanna-
passing or playing, Trash?
Oof.
I-
4 more games.
I think I could only answer one more of that.
Aw.
Mate, 2, or 3. Okay.
Oh, this
Oh.
Do you want to play? We can play. Let's do it.
Gush's confidence
All right.
grows.
I'm going to take
Yeah.
that. Let's play.
Let's play.
Gus.
Take it away.
Call of Duty. Okay.
Show me Call of Duty.
Please show me Call of Duty.
Oh!
Equal first.
Equal first. How would that have worked if?
Shut up. It just worked.
How
Okay.
are the points
How would that-
attributed?
How would that have?
I don't know if you. Sorry, I think we can talk to this. Ruby, did you add the tiebreakers to the numbers or no?
I think I forgot with this one, but we did a tiebreaker for a personal.
Ruby and I did
for this one,
tiebreakers.
and
Will did too, actually.
We both chose.
We both chose League of Legends.
Now would Valorant be separate?
Tiebreaker.
You're up again.
Valorant.
Just that every game
Sorry,
you play,
Riot.
you're just gonna list.
Sorry, Riot.
Show me Valorant.
I love you guys still.
Oh.
Wait,
Oh.
what? No way.
It's not in the top 5.
I can barely smell you from here, by the way, so I wouldn't worry about it too much.
Goddamn.
Okay.
Gus.
Oh, shit.
Counter-Strike.
Good call.
Show me Counter-Strike.
Oh, shit.
We'll take the points, thanks. Is that how it
Don't
works?
get to just take the points. You
Oh,
have
we need to
guess.
get one. Oh,
That's-
okay.
You have one chance.
This is so rigged.
We're allowed to talk. You're like, stop talking.
I wouldn't.
You reckon?
Like Counter-Strike was what I thought
That's what I would have thought. Maybe.
Put it on the board. Is it Call of Duty 2? Call of Duty 3?
No, that's it. One franchise is in here.
All right, you two.
Yeah, I need an answer.
Can I?
Wait, whose turn is it?
They're stealing. They get one chance to steal.
Fine.
Dota.
Oh. I don't agree with this.
Show me Dota.
Steph's idea was Fortnite as well.
Let's see what else.
No, I'm not gonna. I was
It's
gonna
okay,
submit
you-
that
no,
yet.
we
already got the
Right.
points. We
You've won the board.
just get the 69 points.
You get the 69 points.
We don't get.
No.
We don't get to play
We
the
don't
rest.
play the rest of the board. The
No,
board's
Oh.
done.
I'm going to reveal them though.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
in the number 3 spots,
There's a Fortnite.
we
My
I was
have
gonna say,
bad,
wow.
my bad.
World of Warcraft.
That's true. That's
And
so true.
in
I
the
wouldn't even know.
In the number 5 spot, we had Super Smash Brothers.
I never would have guessed that.
I would have. Yeah, I wouldn't have
Stinky,
guessed.
bro. Yeah, I guess that kind of
Stinky.
basic.
The bro
I will
part of
say,
it.
I will say Super Smash is a very literal stinky fan base.
Yes, totally.
There's
Yeah.
actually some context to that as well. For I think a very particular Super Smash Bros. Tournament, people were like urged to shower beforehand, and if
Yeah.
you were too stinky, you could not compete.
Wow.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought stinky as in toxic.
That's
Whoopsies.
pretty funny.
I mean,
It's often the
It's
same.
both.
It's
similar.
definitely both.
It's
in
I'd
definitely
just
different
like to
ways.
make a note
Yeah.
of Trash's camaraderie team shoulder punch is getting more and more harder as we
Yeah.
go on.
He's got a damaged rib.
Yeah, I was like, it's turned from like, oh, we almost got it to like, we didn't get it. I'm like, okay, I'm sorry.
Get all your punches out while you can.
That's what on this side from Steph. It's all good.
This is our last board.
Let's do it for the steal.
It's real now. It's real.
He's so nervous.
I'm
now.
so scared of what's coming up.
Okay, the prompt.
Heath me.
Our prompt is:
Mm-hmm.
What is your most anticipated upcoming video game?
Heath.
Oh,
She did it. It's her
I
fault.
don't even know
There's
any
a-
games coming out.
I don't know. I can't name 5 games that are coming out this year, and we did a whole show
Most
about it last week.
anticipated upcoming.
Stephanie,
Steph.
survey
Does
says.
it have to be 2024?
It just,
just like-
that was what the
ever.
question was in the survey. But I'm
Imagine
assuming
you're a
for
back
what it's worth, I
pocketeer.
think Pocketeers would have assumed this year, but I don't think we listed a year.
But upcoming video game ever in
Yeah.
like.
Halo 12.
Half-Life 7. Diablo 6.
I need an answer.
He needs
I
an
don't
answer.
even know.
How needy is this motherfucker?
You buzzed in. You don't get the buzz and just sit
I
here.
reckon it's Final Fantasy, the new one that I'm definitely playing because I know the name of it, and it is
Sephiroth.
He's in it.
Rebirth.
Oh.
Show me Final Fantasy Rebirth.
Show me.
Oh.
We've got 3 slots to steal.
Okay,
Yeah. Your most
now
anticipated.
Can we discuss this one?
Can you name one? No.
Okay.
Oh.
And who is it?
Well,
Discuss who's going to guess.
discuss who's going to guess.
Oh, because I didn't get the
Okay,
top
how-
one. I
do
thought
you
I was.
have
I was
one
like,
in-
I got one
no,
on
you
board.
I do have one in my mind.
How confident are you on a scale of 1 to 17?
10-ish.
That's pretty.
That's
That's,
not bad.
middling.
So,
That's middling.
Trash, give me the game.
Crash, what is it?
GTA 6.
That's a good answer.
It's a good answer. is it on the board? Show me GTA 6.
Because that's what I'm waiting for.
Oh, my one! Again,
Okay,
can we
so
just, I'm
now-
going to note all the physicality here.
but wait.
The softest high five ever in response to. There you go.
But does it come back to us because they didn't get number one?
No.
No.
We
They
can now
win.
choose
They get
to
the point.
play or
I don't
pass.
understand how this works.
Because they beat us on the board.
It's
a high
literally
position.
Family Feud.
Oh.
Watch an episode of Family Feud, please.
I've never seen Family Feud. Stop saying
That
it's like
is-
Family Feud. I don't know what Family Feud is.
It's like Wheel of Fortune.
So clear to me that
Upcoming,
you haven't
though.
seen it.
Yeah, that's
It's like Wheel of Fortune.
So it's not about getting the number one spot. You just have to get one that's higher than the other team.
Josh,
Yes.
we'd like to
Which
pass.
is what we said at the start.
Because I'm already struggling at that.
We are passing.
We'll also pass. Thank you.
That's
You have to play. Okay.
Let's just do it. We've got nothing to lose.
That's true.
Team
We're
P.
destroying
Let's
them.
just do it, Peter.
It's quite embarrassing.
I'm excited. I love Family Feud.
Okay.
Okay, Peter.
I'm going to say Hades Nuts 2.
Show me Hades 2.
Wow.
Steph.
I'm gonna hope people said Dragon's Dogma 2.
Oh.
That's.
Show me
You're out of
Dragon's
the family.
Dogma 2.
You're out of the family.
Why, chat? Why?
Why?
It might have been in there. It just wasn't in the top 5.
It's just the bit of games that have hype. Silk Song.
Oh, no.
Show me
Silk Song.
Hollow Knight Silk Song.
Oh, it's a new Hollow Knight game?
What?
This is worth
Yeah, I
nothing.
can't think
No
of
one
any.
answered this question. They were terrified of it.
No one's it.
There was
we
no.
don't even
It's
know
not.
that-
No
that's
one.
not even coming
Everyone
out.
answered every question. It's just that this one had a shit ton more. You know.
Yeah, cool,
This
cool,
is the
cool,
top
cool,
5.
cool, cool, cool,
I
cool.
can't think of any.
Wow, yeah. The top
Steph.
only had 14.
Yeah. What else?
Points don't matter, chat. Stop bringing them up.
Hellblade.
Okay.
Senua's Sacrifice.
Show me Hellblade 2 Senua's Sacrifice.
That's crazy.
Well done.
Holy
Well
shit.
done.
We're actually a family, so that probably helps.
I just met this guy.
Today.
Do we get those points?
Yeah.
You get all those points.
All of them.
I don't even know who he is. I was like,
I think it's clear. We have winning team.
So not fair that the team that didn't get
Team
it hated
Gush.
it wins.
Team Gush with 72 points. Well done.
That's
Team
great.
Peep with
At least we
472
won
points.
something.
Okay.
At least we won
Amazing.
something.
K-Day Mater, you did win something because... Trash, you did get something because K-Day Mater says, tell Trash I'm their biggest fan.
Oh, hi, K-Day Mayday.
Nice.
How are you?
Wonderful streamer.
Beef.
Terrible at Family Feud, both of us.
I think Trash did pretty good
Yeah.
Sorry,
compared
great
to
at Family
you.
Feud. Terrible at We Asked 100 Asterix gamers. Fantastic, Josh.
Hi, chat.
Like guessed multiple of the number one spots.
That is true.
What did you do?
Yes.
I got hit in the arm.
I got a dead arm.
My bad.
That was that game, and this is this ad break.
Friends, gamers, I hereby bring forth the releases for this week. Starting with Clem, which is a narrative-driven puzzle adventure game with a dark twist. Borderbots VR sees you checking robots through border security. It's kind of like if Aristotska was a cutesy cartoon sci-fi planet.
No need to spend money on flights to Italy. Travel to the romantic water city of Venice in VR.
The catch, because there's always a catch, you are a creature of the night in Vampire Masquerade Justice. The Aussie-developed detective Rydell describes itself as a cozy murder mystery game, which seems like two concepts that shouldn't go together, but you know they do. PlayStation Splatoon-esque 4v4 party shooter Foam Stars is packed full of character, surfboards, and neon stimulation to see you through your next sugar rush. You are the galaxy's last line of defense in third-person shooter Helldivers 2. Visual novel, I'm gonna have to read this one, Konosuba, God's blessing on this wonderful world, love for these clothes of desire, asks you to prepare for waifus, dress up, and resource management. Now go forth and fight! Or surf foam, or commit a cozy murder, I don't know, just tell me about it in the comments.
We had like the big sex update stuff, and I made like one Fortnite joke, which was like, actually it was cringe. That post was cringe, and I got on a flight to Africa. It's 30 hours. All right, I was on a flight to Africa. I just stopped off in Doha, and I got a message from like the Oprah XG person. Being like, hey, I hope you're okay. The internet can be mean sometimes. It's all right. Like, I get it all the time. And I'm like, what are you talking about?
If you're a business that does online business online, then your online business needs Nicrotex. But don't take my word for it. Fuck. Meet Nicrotex.
By utilizing carbon-bonded tritonic RAM processing nodes in conjunction with cutting-edge peer-to-peer pseudo-random phased accelerated digital intermodulation, we are raising synthesized phase noise efficiencies by 300%. We decoupled semiconductor modules using open-source RX oscillating nanoharmonic quantum discriminators that bypass traditional hardwired XML circuits to allow optimal backend SSL multi-byte enable the BIOS process.
You can't prove that doesn't make sense, so upload Nicrotex to your servers today. Oh shit, he's getting in mine. Oh shit, no!
Audio Jungle.
Yep.
Welcome back to the show. That was so fun, you guys. I really enjoyed that. And well done, Middo. That was a great segment.
I understood it.
Well, I mean, I understand things slowly. So I enjoyed it over and over as I understood more of it as the game progressed.
I look forward to you getting halfway home going, Steel round! Lovely stuff. Again, huge thanks to Middo for that's massive help. And a fun segment. We'll come back to that one again. Now we know the rules.
Yeah. And it's just always fun to have something that's submitted by someone else because we can experience it all fresh ourselves.
And blame them.
We saw words from DION there. That was lovely. Burger. And we saw... of course, the Nicrotex ad. Nicrotex! Still one of my faves. Coupling, decoupling. And of course, the game plan, which we do every week, which is awesome. And the podcast as well this week has Josie Fletcher on it, social media manager for Cult of the Lamb. Baby. So cool. Sounds like a sexy conversation.
They talk all about, it's not so much sexy, they talk about brands trying to be sexy or trying to be cool and kind of being cringe in the meantime. Brands trying to be like, it's social media managers trying to be like, how do you post from a brand and be cool?
Yeah.
Don't do this.
I mean,
learn which social media accounts to stop following or not follow.
And did you want to talk about some merch?
We can do that. We totally can.
I think I have in my notes Ruby hot dog pouch.
Well, Jesus.
Oh, did you want to do a big reveal?
Not only do I want to do a big reveal.
Didn't want to. He made a graphic for 2 days.
I just thought as like 3 words they were cute and and intriguing.
Fucking flying wild in that flight suit tonight, Ben Dixon. Yes.
There's like a graphic to spoil the rest of it. There's a graphic that's like a box and it's got question marks on the side of it and you're like, oh, what's inside it? And then at the end it pops out and it's that.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Well, I didn't see that, so I didn't realize. I thought you were just gonna like casually discuss things, and I was like, how funny, hot dog pouch.
How casual.
Okay, wait, just wait, just chat, just act surprised. Like you had no idea what was gonna come out.
What?
Hot hot doggy bag.
There's the merch.
Wow.
Enjoy it. No, that is the merch for the We're Back tier of our patrons.
Look how surprised they are.
They're so surprised.
Great job, chat. Great job. You're really selling it.
We're now hiding our merch in loot boxes. That's correct. No, for anyone who's at the We're Back merch tier of our Patreon, they hang around there.
Okay, chat, tone it down. Tone it down.
That's right.
I get it. If you're part of that tier for 3 months, you find yourself receiving a little bit of back pocket merch. We've designed this one with the help of the wonderful DION, who is now pretty much the official merch designer or massive artistic help when it comes to that kind of stuff. Saw this little beautiful design of a hot dog. For those who didn't catch, Ruby smashed 15 hot dogs as part of our anniversary promise there. She got through all of them. So this is a wonderful little pouch baggie for you to keep all your knickknacks, all your accoutrements, all your credit cards, your USB sticks, your SD cards, and there are 15 little dogs there with a yeah baby one up in the top corner in commiseration of the dogs, commemoration.
I love this because I made a tweet the other day that I was like, people are gonna love this. I was like, I found out this great system of cable management, like when you've got all these excess cables, like buy these fun pencil cases from Redbubble and you can like separate them out. And then I got I thought people were gonna go, oh my God, great hack, changed my life. A bunch of people were just like, why wouldn't you just use Snaplock bags? And I was like, because you can choose fun designs.
And
like,
fun
and
cool.
now I'm like, as if you wouldn't want that.
And now you get one.
Snaplock bag. Fun art from a cool artist.
It's a slightly smaller one, so it's not as huge probably for cable management, but Warp Swoon's saying a dice bag. Everyone needs a nice little bag of knickknacks.
But is it from Redbubble?
Well, that's who our supplier is, yeah. So
but then can't you just choose the size?
No.
Oh.
The bigger they are, the more they cost.
Forget what I said.
But that is what's going out to our current We're Back patrons. If you would like to be the receiver of some of that custom merch that we do every couple of months, you can head it over to our Patreon at backpocket.gg and you can sign up for that tier. And then we will be trying going forward, I believe, now that we have a great little loot box graphic that won't get spoiled, to potentially try and get designs and merch out before. So people who are at that tier will get that. You can no longer get that one. That's how exclusive these are. But we're going to maybe try and get them out earlier so you can see them and be like, I really want that.
And move up to that tier.
And move up to that tier to get it.
This is the
so you're there for
merch
once it gets
thing that you get. You don't buy it from the store.
Correct.
So, and as is financially stable for us, you need to be at that tier for 3 months before you're eligible for it. So if you do want to sign up now, you'll be eligible for the next piece of merch, and we will try to get that to you guys
Which
in
is
design.
Sorry?
What's that going to be?
What's that is?
What is what?
The next merch?
The next merch is a super fun. Are we talking about after the dog case?
Yep.
Hot dog case?
Mm-hmm.
Like not the hot dog case, the other one.
Correct. The one that
He's being
follows.
a mean guy and setting you up.
It's going to be a great little mug.
The smallest mug?
The smallest mug you can find on Redbubble. We have done other stuff. I don't think we've actually done a mug on it, though. We've done tote bags, we've done T-shirts, we've done
So it could be a mug.
It could
be a
mug.
very normal sized mug.
Yep.
That's a cute little mug.
Yeah.
It's going to be Steph with aviators in a flight suit going, here's this, just on the front of it. This is our merch.
We have done a mug.
We have done a mug. We might do a mug again.
Which mug?
But yes.
Chad Pockety mug.
Oh, fuck. That was awesome.
Yeah,
That's the Chad Pockety mug. Yes, but we will look for different products in there and get them on the stream for you guys to see. We might even get them in the studio early so you can see what it is before you go up to that tier. But anyone who is at that tier, thank you so much. You will be getting a little Ruby hot doggy bag coming very soon, organized by Ben. Thank you for sorting that stuff out. That is all I have to say about merch. Steph, let's round out the show.
Double-handled. I watched a TikTok video.
I was going to say, I can't stop thinking about that mug
on the mug
right
drama. Yeah,
What's mug drama?
I will discuss it in the post-show.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm interested.
Mug drama. Yeah. I just love that there was an internet drama and then I have to watch video explainers about the internet drama to understand the internet drama.
It happened in Australia.
What are we doing? We're doing very good gameplay. What did I drop?
This is just a whoops underneath the car. This is just fucking chaos.
Oh, this. Yes. Okay. Very good gameplay is sponsored by Dump Days. We love you, Dump Days. Oh, I forgot to be quiet for the noise.
We got to get you dinner earlier.
You still are high off the win.
Yeah. I never win anything. We like to look at Dump Days' comics because Dump Days has beautiful comics, usually featuring I Buy, but not always, but usually.
Often.
So let's look at one of those comics right now.
I Buy.
Do you want to read?
Trash, would you like to take the left ibis?
Okay, that guy seems mad. I pooped all over his Honda.
Trash, would you like to take the right ibis?
Like, over me again. He was just doing his civic duty.
Yeah.
That's a dad joke wrapped in a comic.
Fantastic.
Nice.
Love to see it.
Well
love to see
done.
it.
Very good.
We love
very
Double
good.
Days comics.
I love in the time that we allocate who's going to read the comic, chat's like read it 3 times. So we're like, but wait for the performance. Lovely
My
stuff, Dumb
bad. I
Days.
could have given a better performance.
No. It was it got the energy that joke deserved.
Those are your jokes.
Thank you for being a patron, Dumb Days. Please.
Sorry, Dumb Days.
Yeah, I was about to say
I
that
didn't
is
do
like
justice.
that is your humor.
The comic is wonderful.
We can rat on him. He's not going
The
anywhere.
gag.
He's burned into the credits at the top of the show.
Dumb Days has also done little designs of various Pack Pocket members as well.
Wonderful stuff.
Lovely.
Cute.
Thank you so much, Dump Days. Okay, so the game that we're going to be playing for very good gameplay is called Which Way Up? Space Olympics by Turtle Flip Studios, who are an Aussie developer.
They're based in Sydney.
Based in Sydney. Really, really cool. It's,
Yep.
it's a party game, of course, because we're playing it here on the show. Physics-based, gravity bending. We're playing the demo, which isn't out yet, but some people might have played this at PAX and
There
had,
was
and had a great time with it.
huge queue at PAX to play this. A lot of backpocketeers were keenly anticipating a go with this, and I've heard nothing but rave reviews of like top party game fun.
Yeah, I think as soon as you look at it, you can kind of see the physics of how the movement works, and it's instantly like, come play me.
There was like a queue of pocketeers at this booth.
Yeah. So we're playing an unreleased demo currently. It has a 2025 release window, and the demo that will be released, 6 games in it. Six games. Let's have a go.
All right.
Which character am I? Oh,
I am player 1.
I'm little green. Little green
well,
guy.
Green's got the cursor, so that you can choose game number 1.
Is that overload?
No, I think we all choose.
well, it's just you at the moment. Player 1 can choose events to craft your Space Olympic Games. So we're going to choose.
No, someone else is moving it.
That's me.
Player 1, yeah.
Oh, all right, go for it. We've got a bit of a reputation of picking some favorite party games on this show. Wrestle Dunk Sports is probably go-to Screamfest game.
Oh, I'm the triangle.
And maybe... So who's heading out first, just so the audience knows?
I'm triangle.
I'm green.
Or prism. Prism, I guess.
I'm triangle, I'm
I
green,
died.
I'm dead.
I think I died.
Oh my gosh, I did not think I was going to make that.
You just hold it.
You can really drift.
Yeah, you float.
Oh.
You float too.
Okay,
Yeah,
so wait,
float-
just before we go,
float is clearer.
a little bit of order. Hey, who's that?
Hold A to keep floating.
I just went on the sticky wall.
So we know who Peter is now. Who's green?
Me.
I'm the
Steph's green.
magnet.
This is sick.
And next up is Trash.
Do a double jump.
Me?
Yep, off you go.
You do a little spin in the air.
Wait.
And then
Wait,
I...
what? How do
and
You
purple.
got to like
Hold.
hold the direction that you want to fly in.
Oh, wait, so
Wait,
we're
what?
orbiting in...
might
Because
need
you're
to-
just
you
like
might-
moving to the next gravitational pull.
I think you need to run and jump.
So there's gravity attached
Run,
to
run,
all the
run.
geometry. So you can use this planet to...
Oh, that's
So
beautiful.
think Mario Galaxy on a 2D plane.
Jeez.
Oh, wait for me.
I love the little trails as well. The little
I got a little
character
rock.
trails.
Everyone get a rock?
Hold B to charge a comet push before aim. Oh, I didn't aim.
Oh, B.
Oh, I did not. I aimed badly.
Wink.
Oh, wait.
Okay.
Oh, you have to do
Waiting.
the direction.
Green.
Cute.
Green.
You can charge it up by holding on that.
Yeah.
jump
so,
and charge.
But it remembers the direction that you were pointing it in before.
Ah.
No, it doesn't.
No, you can keep.
You can move it.
Okay. Nice.
Oh.
Oh, but you've
Jump.
got to do it at the start.
Jump, and then it holds you in the air.
There you go.
Ah.
It looks like a little space sneeze.
It
Yeah.
does.
Just looks like a little...
A space sneeze.
Whoa, okay, hang on. Then you can use it for... What?
Oh, I stole your ball.
Then I'm going to
I
sneeze
went
on
to
it.
the right side.
Oh, this is already nuts.
Oh my gosh, this is so cool.
All
this,
right.
this already feels like something that I've not played before, which is so
Yeah.
rare for a game like this.
Yeah.
This is great.
It's so smooth.
Get off my balls.
I will not.
I will not. Muso, a sneeze.
A black
Sure.
hole is
Yeah.
pulling you.
Get your
Run,
mind out of the
jump.
gutter.
An
I know it's late.
astroqueef. Yes, Spice-Man.
Oh,
Perfect.
God.
So
You
a
have 2
black
lives.
A black hole is pulling you in. Run and jump away to survive. You have 2 lives. Comet push your competitors and survive the longest. So we can interrupt each other, but we're all
love
just
it,
running
love it.
to the right of the screen.
Please don't punch me.
I'm ready. We gotta hold when we're ready.
Good.
All right.
So long, suckers.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, you can't sneeze
Wait, can you
on
get
me.
so far ahead that you...
Yes.
Oh my god, this is hard.
This is adorable.
My controller is vibrating too much.
That's true.
You got sneeze on.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. I sneezed you to death, Stephanie. You got more lives. You got more lives.
You got two.
Language.
Yeah.
It's late. We can swear on this
How do you
delight.
sneeze again?
Hold B. Oh, I'm gonna die.
It's definitely a space sneeze.
You reckon? What do you think it is?
I'm on the bottom.
I love the groovy little tunes.
I am so focused right now.
I know.
Oh, no, I died.
Gravity pulls you in.
I'm too scared to sneeze. It's too risky.
Right?
Get out of my way!
How far do we have to...
Oh, the black hole is so close.
Oh my god, I only just saw it.
Fly, you fools!
Wait, my controller
I died.
disconnected. Wait.
Oh.
What? No, I'm still there. I'm back.
No.
Cars.
Oh,
Bendy.
I died. I'm a ghost.
It's so hard to
Oh,
be
we
the
ghosts?
edge of the
Oh,
screen.
we're little ghosts. We can still sneeze.
uh-oh.
Oh,
no.
Trash. We can still sneeze. We can interrupt
Oh, no,
them.
I'm dead. I'm dead.
Yeah, but we can sneeze as ghosts.
Oh. Slave. Wait, where am I?
Nice. Well done.
No! I saw that the hole got so close.
Well done. This is cute as hell. Comet
Collect
collect.
comets.
That went from cute to like desperate and dangerous at the end of people just like...
So this is like a little soccer game.
It's such an intense space to play in of just like on the
Oh,
edge
this
of
is like
every
soccer.
screen. Wow.
Yeah. This one looks like we gotta snoot the meteors into our own goal.
Yeah.
Love
it's
it.
like soccer.
I'm ready.
Snoot.
All right, let's go.
4-player soccer in
The
space.
snooting mechanic, I think I am not quite.
We're officially calling it
Oh, we
snooting.
have our own goal.
I think we should call it snooting. Where am I?
Where am I?
Who am I?
Where am I?
Oh, no.
Where am I? There I am. I got myself.
Does your ball have to be your color to go in the goal?
I would say so.
It's
No.
whoever last touched
When
it
you
changes.
touch it, like when we in the demo, like what we did.
What? It's so hard to control.
Oh, no.
Oh.
What?
What? No, no, Steph, that's... No!
No.
No!
Da.
Go.
Get in.
I couldn't snoot far
Oh wait,
enough.
I'm blue. What am I doing?
Oh no, our goal has moved.
Oh,
I scored a goal for blue.
Red,
No.
Peter?
I think I won.
That's
Good job,
hard.
mate.
Time, move on.
Good job, mate.
I forgot we're not on our
consolation catch.
team. I was like, go green.
Thank you, though. Oh, what?
I scored a
Team
goal
Peef
for
has
blue.
disbanded. It's all everyone out for themselves.
Yeah. Constellation catch.
I was thinking wrestle
9
dunk.
seconds to award you points.
Okay, after touching a star, it takes 9 seconds to award
Snooting
you
mechanic.
points.
I'm
Oh.
a player.
That's it.
So you can be snooted off them.
Interesting.
Oh no.
Oh my god, oh my god.
Where am I?
The arena's too big.
It's like,
Where's the
whoa.
star?
I'm just gonna defend.
stop.
What are we doing?
Touching a
correct
star,
yourself?
it times out, and if you can hold on to it and not touch anyone else,
What's a star?
the little...
The colored ones.
Okay.
Oh.
I don't get it.
What I'm doing.
So there's little white ones that have colors, and they have timers on them, and if you can hold them, they turn into your color unless someone else
Oh,
comes and grabs them.
I do not see them.
No.
Oh, and they only have X amount of time total.
I'd say yes, but I'm already winning this one. So.
Yeah, you worked out the game.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, bloody well
where,
did.
where are the stars?
Bloody
They were all the stars, but it wasn't that you collect them and you run with them.
My bad.
As you passed over them, they became yours and started a
And
timer.
started a timer, and they could be stolen.
They could be stolen if someone passed through it, but the timer wouldn't reset.
Yeah.
Pick up
Or maybe
whole
the
But
bomb
you
might.
could steal someone else's if you voted yours above them and got more answers right.
Own planet.
All right, what are we doing now? Grab a pulse.
Lose
like, where was
points
the
when your
vote
bomb is
mechanic?
damaged.
Grab a pulse.
I missed it.
Score points with your bombs, damage enemy, lose points when you vote. Yeah, got it.
Pick a whole
Score
one
points
bomb
with your
at
bomb.
a time.
Oh. You have to pick it up? Where are the bombs spawning?
Oh.
I guess we'll see him in a second. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
yep.
Do we have to hold on to the bomb?
Or do you... oh, gosh. I'm stuck in limbo.
What?
If you bomb their planet?
That's wild.
I just like snooted away.
Get that out of here.
No.
No.
Hard.
Get that out of there. Protect your ball.
Oh no.
How do you pick it up?
I blew up my own planet.
No, my planet blew up.
My planet needs me. Oh, it's just a straight pickup.
How do you pick it up?
You just run over it. Run over it, then you snoof it to throw it away. We got to come up with a better word for that.
Oh, I just knocked another one onto my planet.
Bloody another one for Star.
I can't get rid of it.
Yeah, you got another one there.
Spark with 2.
Sparky's on it.
Spark with 2.
Yeah, this is hard.
Yeah.
Next.
Chasing the Ring of Stars as it floats around the galaxy. Stay in the ring to power up. First to full power wins. That makes sense.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Next event, Space Olympics. Let's roll. It is the Olympics this year, guys.
Huh?
Oh yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
What?
This year is the Olympics.
Oh,
Paris.
really?
I'm feeling very
Paris.
Olympic. How do we? Oh, we have to snoof other people out.
Don't snoof me.
Well, that's
my
how we-
God.
that's how you claim
dare
it.
you.
Yeah. Get out of my ring. Hook.
Yeah.
The ring has come to me.
The ring it chose you.
Wait. Oh. It has that wonderful thing that Wrestle Dunk and everything is just if you blink, you can lose your character.
Yeah. That happens to me a
Get out
lot.
of my. Yeah. A little bit of purple.
Give me
A little bit of purple.
Oh my god, it's like Super Smash Brothers. I died.
No.
Get out of it. Get out of it.
The snooping.
Whoa.
It's just
Been
uncalled
snooped.
for.
Oh.
65. Done.
Prism.
Prism for the
I got
win.
no point.
You can get some points. It's a Space Olympic. Everyone gets a medal at the
Collect
Olympics.
as many stars as you can.
Oh, this is that one again.
Oh, it's the same one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So run over a little dot. Claim it.
Oh, this is the one Gus is good at.
Oh, this is the bomb. Is this the bomb?
This
Oh,
is
different
stars.
world.
Yeah,
Different
it's the
world.
bomb one.
It's not the bomb one,
But
sir.
where are our planets?
What the?
Get out of it.
We gotta
What
take
is
all the pink ones.
Oh.
Oh, the
The idea is to
color.
take all the pink ones.
Stop
If you
it.
see a pink one, run at it.
Shit. No. Am I trying to get the other teams then?
You can. Bit of both.
I don't seem to do anything when I
Guard
run over
yours.
my own one.
Steal others.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Get out of it.
Level up.
I'm just gonna run everywhere.
That's already mine. She snorted in real life.
Snooting!
It's getting
Word?
cold in
I
here.
almost said a bad word.
Snoofed?
What happened?
Oh, everyone. Wait, 3 of us got
Three
3.
apiece.
Yeah.
Yes,
On the
nice.
scoreboard. You
Punch him. Punch him.
I was gonna high five
You're allowed to. You won the round. You're allowed to punch whoever you want.
I was gonna high five.
Okay, this is
You're
the
gonna finish the stream with just a clock. And be like,
Oh, this is
black
the. This is the.
Straight
this
shot
is
to the teeth.
This is
Oh,
the
I
one
hate
worst.
this
this is a
This
weird
one's
soccer
so
one that no one
hard.
Yeah.
worked out.
but the arena has changed. The game has changed.
Oh. Where am I?
Oh my gosh. Landing on the little.
Where am I? Oh, I'm here.
Where's my? Oh, I got it.
I feel like I'm just randomly spoofing into the ether.
Oh my God,
Not spoofing.
Steph.
Not spoofing. Spooge.
This is such a sweet, innocent game by a lovely Australian
What's
team.
the
We're
word
like
you came up with?
Snorf.
Snorf.
Snoof.
Trust
Snoof.
us with an early access code.
I can't even see.
Has anyone scored any points?
Whoever's
my jelly
red.
I love the way the gravity works in this.
Peter, you and me.
Oh,
There you go.
Prism.
Prism takes.
Medal ceremony.
1 point.
Transcend.
Wow.
Prism is the winner. Well
There
done.
you go. A little
look,
preview of the Olympic Games for 2024.
I look happy in spite of my loss.
The one. Are you the one?
You
with-
look wild.
I'm Sprout on the end.
Yeah.
Would you like to play again?
And you just got a spoon on your head.
Pyramid Head has ascended.
Bonk.
Yeah, Prism's doing it for
What time?
me.
Can we play another set, or is that it?
Is there another? Yeah,
Yeah.
let's have a look. Is there?
Games again, different maps. Let's quit to menu.
Oh, everyone.
Oh, everyone has to
Contribute.
press it.
Hold a B. Back to menu. That is great though. Into
Oh my
arena.
gosh.
Into
Yeah.
arena.
What cool mechanics.
Everyone pick your same little spark prism.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, a new
Would
hero
you
to
like a little locked
come.
character? Who's 3?
Wait.
Oh, I am.
Oh wait.
Oh, there we go. Okay, I'm 2 now.
Okay.
Who's Orbit?
I can't move up. I don't think I'm playing.
Okay, player 1 can choose an event to craft your space.
I think your orbit now.
I might be. I might be
games.
Did we play all of them?
Oh, we did.
Did we play Graviputs?
Can we start with Event Horizon again? That was great.
Which one was that?
Event
Black
Horizon.
hole.
We should just.
Oh, the black
Event Horizon
hole
should be the whole thing.
Yeah.
Steph, go and pick it. Event Horizon. Oh no, who's won?
Oh, it's me. That was weird.
It was you're green now.
Yeah.
No, I'm green.
All right, everyone.
I think we gotta. I think we're
No.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, I did. That's my way of being confident.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did.
Totally did. Yeah. All right, we should all pass the Academy with flying colors. Let's go.
No.
Yeah, we don't need the stars. Stars.
No, I fucked it up.
Stars and squares.
Professional.
Remember to snoot.
Everyone, snoot your ball.
Boom. Next. Waiting.
Wait.
Waiting.
Jump and
Everyone jump and snoot.
Jump and snoot.
Yeah.
Waiting.
Bad snooting.
You just did it.
Oh, everyone get out of here. We
can't snoot under
graduated.
pressure.
We've got to get to our graduation ceremony.
Oops.
Look who's coming late now. Damn, that's cute. All right.
Which one's this one?
Overload.
Oh,
Wait, this is a new one.
Overload new. Unstable energy has infected one of the sprites.
What?
Discharge the energy to another player before you overload.
Oh, this is like tag.
Oh,
Bomb
this is if
tag.
you don't snort, it builds up.
Bomb snack.
It's a different word. It's a different word every time.
All right, who's infected?
Get
Who's infected?
Snoop.
Peter's infected, everyone. Okay, I'm infected. This is a real close COVID game. It's like snorf to spread the...
Am I? I can't
Pete's
move.
gonna die.
Sorry, she snuffed me.
Not
Maggie will overload.
super sure why I couldn't move it. Maybe it ran. Oh no, I just can't move.
Yeah.
You disconnected?
Yeah, a little bit
I'll
disconnected.
snorf on you then.
What?
Come and save me. Someone sacrifice yourself for me. Yes.
No.
I'm back.
Wait, who is it? Oh, it's me.
Sprout will overload.
Oh, who wants a hug?
Not me.
Not me.
Thank you.
Wait, do you guys want a hug?
No, thank you.
Hey, you guys want a hug?
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. No, thank you.
Bye.
Oh, the
Oh.
Oh.
It's a last minute snorf. It's anyone's Space Olympics.
No, I'm out.
Oh, Steph's up again.
Oh, shoot.
All right, it's a elimination.
Hey, I just
Gotcha.
want to be friends.
Pete, you're still you're a snorf ghost.
I can be a snoofy ghost.
Whatever.
What?
No.
Yeah, we're okay. Oh no.
No.
Oh!
Oh.
Did you pass it to me the last moment?
Yeah. No. You survived, Steph.
Oh.
It was close though.
I'm a ghost now.
I'm a ghost.
Nope. Ah! Okay, I'm down one life. Steph and I. Now it's you. Nope. Oh, the snort. Other people snorting.
Yeah, we can snorf still.
Oh, good one.
Oh.
I don't want that. I don't want that.
What's happening?
I don't want that.
I'm just.
No! Well done.
That was like you
snorting
died. That was just as if you had died.
That's amazing.
Starring
Stay in the
again?
ring. Stay in the ring.
Stay in the ring. Stay in the ring. Stay in the ring.
This was my perfect.
Oh, new
This
map.
one had too much snorting for my liking.
Never enough.
You could just
Oh.
keep your
If the devs are watching, please
rename it Snort.
Rename
Or
it.
Snoop?
If you need a snoot.
Snoot.
Oh, look at the.
Get out of my ring.
Get my ring back.
You gotta stop saying get out of my ring.
Oh, get out of my balls.
I think it's funny.
My
You should embrace the euphemisms. Oh no, that's me.
We all in the ring. Get out of my ring.
Whoa! I went to fucking cyberspace.
Me too. Whoa.
I died.
I've been holding that one in for a while.
Rick killed a guy.
Can we snort? Can we sniff those?
Stop that! Oh my goodness.
Purple ring.
Oh, those red fucking
Did I
rock
get it?
things
Blue got
really
that.
fuck you up.
Huge play.
That's
Trash.
right.
Well done.
Trash. King of the ring.
Oh, there's a bomb.
I hate this
Oh,
one.
this is great.
This is a good game.
All right, let's bomb him.
Sprout.
So you just had to run over it.
Sprout.
Sorry.
Yeah, run over it and snorf to throw it, but it doesn't snorf it.
Doesn't snorf it so much. It just there's just a lot of gravitational wells.
Get out of here.
Where am I? I died.
Oh, once someone else has touched it, you can't.
What the? Did you just bomb my planet? You bastard.
Oh no.
Oh no, I threw it on my own planet.
I think when someone else has touched it, you can't.
There's 2 bombs on my.
Oh no. No!
No.
I think I'm good at bombing planets.
Send it one blank.
I think I'm okay at it.
Oh.
What happened?
I got points.
Oh.
How? Just brutal.
Yeah.
Love it.
It's. Which one's constellation? Catch.
Timer,
this is stars.
little timer stars.
Stars.
Type of stars. All right.
So are we grabbing all the
this
stars?
map is sick.
I don't understand how this works.
It's
You
grab
just
as many
touch
as you
them.
can. If you see someone else's, you've got to touch it to steal before it locks in.
Where am I going? I'm going the wrong way. Oh my god.
This one's rough.
Yeah, it's hard to get around.
Ooh.
Is there an argument for like camping one spot to make sure that you
Come on,
like,
controller.
lock those ones in?
Come on, controller. Come on, baby.
Yeah. Ooh.
Just running past Pete is like, not feeling it. Steph with the steals.
I'm back.
Snorf.
Don't you snort me, you bastard.
It's a part of the game.
I still somehow managed to have 3 points on the board.
Get away!
I didn't. Huge hit.
Oh, is that tie?
Nah, Pink won by a point.
Oh yeah.
No,
we
oh,
got
it was a tie. Nice.
Oh,
Huge. Well done.
nice.
Punch each other. punch.
Okay.
All right, come and collect.
All right, soccer one.
Oh, I hate this one.
Yeah, it's a tricky one. This one's chaotic.
God.
Where am I?
Where am I?
Oh no, I was looking at the wrong
In the
character.
middle. Those are in the middle. No one knows. Oh, bloody billiards.
Oh no.
Stroke.
Oh,
I'm in.
Yeah.
it's like Super Smash Brothers.
God damn it.
Oh.
No, go in, you bastard. No.
Get him out. Oh, no.
Yes!
Trash.
Wait, what? How did I get that?
I think I put one in your goal.
Yeah,
but
I
that's
did
fine.
too. Give me. Where am I? Where am I? Oh, there I am. 5 seconds. 4 seconds.
Thank you.
Put him in the. Yeah.
Are
I got 1 goal.
To a piece. Do it.
Oh.
3 of you got a point
Suck
there.
in orbit.
God
Thanks,
damn.
guys.
Stay in my ring.
Suck
Stay in the ring.
Oh, we didn't. Oh. All right. Let me win this, and then we'll get the black hole one.
No.
Let me win it.
No.
No.
That's not how Space Olympics works.
This
Get
is
out
the
of here, then.
Olympics right now.
Nothing's fair in the Olympics.
Stop that, Gus. Oh my goodness.
That. It's regulation.
No.
That was a good one.
Oh my gosh. Where am I? Dead forever. I hope you're happy. My whole life was ahead of me.
Oh.
Me.
Surprising how well you can keep track of what's.
Totally.
Oh,
you can
those reversal things really mess me up.
Who? What? How?
55.
Orbit. We let you win.
Damn.
All you had to
So
do was let me win,
close.
but you didn't.
Unstable energy.
Oh, we still don't have the thing.
I'm alright.
Actually, this one's fun. This one's like.
Infection.
Oh no, my control.
Oh, what are these things? Get away from me.
Oh.
Oh, I got speed boost. Oh, you guys sent me into space.
Oh.
Hey guys.
No.
Get away from me.
Never.
No. Get away from me. No, no.
Oh.
Oh.
Wait, who's
Oh,
got
what?
it? Oh, Pete's got it.
How?
He's got space syphilis.
No.
Oh.
No.
Someone explode.
I think you gave it to me.
Yeah, but I died still. Damn it.
Oh wow. That was spicy.
Oh, okay. Falling off the map is a death.
Okay,
Yeah,
you
falling off the map
just
is a
jumped.
death.
You jumped off into the.
no.
Yep. Gonna get some space ghost snorfing.
Wow.
What happened there? Don't.
Oh my god.
Oh, Stephanie Van Dixon killed me!
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
That wasn't my snore.
Oh.
That wasn't your Snorf?
No, that was someone else.
Whose Snorf could it have possibly been?
No.
What the? No.
Oh, another trade back.
Oh, that was a huge round. All right, you're both on one life.
Wow.
This is a close match.
Listen, I just think that we should just hug it out. You know?
That's how you get rid of infectious colds.
Oh.
You hit the bumpies.
Spread the love.
This is crazy.
Share the sneeze. Go again.
Oh, shit!
Go again. Oh. The sneeze through the obstacle.
That was great.
Bravo.
That's pro strats. That's bloody pro strats, that is. Oh, man.
Oh my god.
All right, we're back to bombs.
Bomb your
back to
planet.
bombs. Back to bombs.
The clutch.
Wow.
That was brutal. I'm so bad at this.
Oh, there's
no.
many moons.
Multiple
Make
planets.
many bombs. Oh, no.
How'd they go on my planet?
Oh, man. The gravity's so strong in this one.
Oh shit.
There must be
I have a
dense.
second planet to protect. My people need me.
Oh.
Stop. Oh.
Ah. Oh shit. No.
Oh no.
Double bomb. Pink planet doing well.
Oh.
Wait.
Oh no.
Well.
Wait.
Does it count after?
Love it.
I'm not sure why I keep winning that one, but
What
happened?
I like it.
All right.
Oh, the stars one.
Touch stars.
Ooh.
Give us the damn gravity black hole
Give us the
thing.
interstellar map.
I finally understand this now.
It's just Pac-Man. Reverse Pac-Man.
I just couldn't see the things before very well, so I didn't know what I was grabbing.
Yeah, fair.
I do like that
they're
they're.
tiny.
I think they must be
part of
real
the background.
constellations, right? Like
After-
appear
yeah, when they appear.
That's kind of cool.
Oh.
Stop
I did not do
touching
well.
My stars. Three,
just
two.
joking.
Oh my
my
god!
God.
Crash
Huge. You like filled the bar.
Did we just ignore as you're running around, just like cleaning up?
That was like, what a play.
I thought
Hang
no,
on, can we just point out here as well the awards? So Trash gets Peacekeeper, win the most rounds without Comet pushing anybody.
Mm-hmm.
Peter,
Oh,
happy to
nice.
be here. You weren't the best
go.
or worst at anything.
my controller turned off 3 times.
I
a
was
handicap.
making contact. I landed the most Comet pushes, 36 hits.
That's you. That were you.
Wow.
You were the.
That's me.
spooger?
I'm an aggressive
Spend the most time sprinting.
The
You can
snuff.
sprint?
What?
Oh, that's
Oh.
just because I always push so hard because I wanna
I'm like a regular
make everything. It's like it's the equivalent of this.
Can I say,
like,
after
oh.
that first round, when you were in last position, you had the spoon on your character, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh, you get the wooden spoon when you come last. It's like, no, your character just has a spoon
I
on
just
its
have a
head.
spoon on my
It's
head.
just-
It's just
That's a hat.
a magnet with a spoon on its head.
Amazing.
Because-
Love it. Well done. Congratulations.
That was
That game's
awesome.
great.
Great game.
That is... Which
was
way is up?
intense.
Which way is up?
Which
Space
way is
Olympics.
up? Space Olympics. Love that. Love that.
God, that was intense. Especially the one with us two at the
Yeah,
at the
yeah,
end.
Yeah, the bomb round.
Happy
Yeah.
to add it to the collection of back pocket party
Yeah,
games that
yeah.
I think, we had a great time with Wrestle Dunk Sports.
Couch fun.
Party Animals, we had a great time with the early demo.
yeah.
Bit different when it came out.
Doesn't
and
work
then-
as well in couch co-op anymore.
Yeah, but this is a good couch co-op game.
Yeah.
This is
It's
bloody
great
good.
because I think anything that
co-op,
has like a fun movement system that promotes like movement chaos.
What
is
was
always
Ruby?
fun
What
for
was
party
the
game.
little pixel animals we played at Tower something? What was that one called? We played it.
Oh, we played at the end of last year. The
little like red pixel animals in a sort of chap might remember.
Kamazu.
Yeah,
Kamazu.
there's another really really good one as well.
Have you played
so-
Boomerang U?
But yes,
Oh,
yeah.
that's also a good one.
That was
it
yeah.
too. Yeah.
Boomerang,
Yes,
yeah.
that was a good game.
That's
Yeah.
great.
That was very good
Awesome.
gameplay.
Yeah.
That was amazing. And
If you say the magic words, it appears.
Good game.
And that was our show for the night.
It was
Trash.
a genuine sigh of it's over.
It was a big. We had a big night.
We did.
Yeah.
We did.
We did a lot, you guys. We've been through some stuff.
We have.
Oh God.
We have been through a lot.
it all.
Trash, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Enjoyed
That's so
it.
much fun.
It hurts a little bit, but
Sorry.
no.
The bruise is still
He's
there.
exaggerating.
I love that before we started the show, we were just like, oh, thanks for coming on. You're like, yeah, anytime you need someone. I was like, you say that before we've done the show. So like, hold that sentiment until after it's over and see if you still want to do that.
I really enjoyed it. It was really cool.
That is our show, everyone. Coming up next is the post show sponsored by Oznaminator. And for Oznaminator, we read some Aussie rhyming slang, and I need you guys to tell me what the rhyming slang is actually talking about. Are you familiar with rhyming slang, Trash?
Not really.
You know, like when like British rhyming slang is like hit the frog and toad means hit the road.
Yeah.
So
Steak and kidney pie means I don't
put
know.
a fork
I
in
thought
my
someone
eye.
might cop a feel.
They're really weird. They're all really. Some of them are quite obscure, but some of them, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, nano jeans.
I want to know,
Please.
what a Barry Beef is.
Ooh.
So,
a queef.
Josh, sound effects.
What else could it be?
Is it right or wrong? I don't know what it is.
It is incorrect. It is not a queef.
Come on, it was right there.
Wait, what was the
Barry.
Barry Beef.
Barry Beef.
Barry
B-E-A-T-H Beef.
Can we hear it used in a sentence, please?
Australian comedian Barry is honoured, and this word means beef. I can't say the word that it means.
Yeah,
we
that's
all
often the
laugh
case.
showing our Barry Beef.
Oh, yeah, I got it.
He changed the last letters to make it more like the word that it is.
Teeth.
Their teeth. Your Barry Beef are your teeth.
But the first part of that was
Australian comedian Barry is honoured.
So you win the Barry at the Melbourne Comedy Fest for Barry Humphries.
And you get the teeth, Barry Humphries.
Oh, you must have, the
But
laughing teeth.
There was the teeth.
The chattering teeth.
okay.
Yeah.
The statue is teeth, right? That's the award they got. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it is.
Show us your Barry Beef.
Show us your Barry Beef.
That is our show, everyone. Thank you for tuning in, especially to those of you who support us on Patreon, because that is how we keep this whole thing running, so we really appreciate it. Please share the show with your friends and family if you haven't already. We know you already have, but it's why it's so lovely to have some of your crew here as well tonight, Trash.
Yay.
Lovely to see some new names in
Thanks
chat.
for coming.
If you head to backpocket.gg for links, you can see the Discord. Everyone is welcome to join the Discord. You absolutely should. You can see our socials, and you can see our Redbubble store where there are mugs and other things that. Yes, absolutely. And you wanted to say something.
Yeah, but I was off camera. We've updated. We're updating the Back Pocket logo because we've just updated it this year. So we're putting that on the Redbubble store as well. So if anyone wants to slap that onto some merch, they're welcome to that as well at their own leisure. But yeah, as for we might throw some other fun designs. I know I've said that a few times, but we've got some other designs to throw up just on the regular store. Those mentioned as the We're Back merch tier, those should be being shipped out shortly. Ben is helping out with that, so you should start. They should start arriving or seeing them in your post soon. Please take a snap. Show us what's in your hot doggy bag, hot doggy pouch. Take a snap. Send it on the Discord.
Sorry, I spoiled your hot dog
That's
pouch.
okay.
I didn't know you'd done a thing.
I wrote it in the script, so fair enough. You were on the script, so love
it. Trash. When are we going to see you next?
I don't know. Whenever there's a spot available.
How can the audience find you?
You can find me on twitch.tv/trash. Easy to find me. Literally, like
You're a Twitch ambassador, right?
Yeah.
That's huge.
Huge. That's so cool.
That's amazing.
You mentioned you're playing Resi and stuff. What are you streaming at the moment? What are you enjoying?
Yeah, so I just finished Poppy Playtime. I'm going to start Resident Evil 3 and then just like Valorant and stuff like that here and there.
Nice.
Honestly, I just play whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever you guys recommend, I'll
That's my
play.
approach.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Sometimes we just talk, just spill the tea. That's it.
Spill the tea.
Spill.
Yeah, literally.
I know what that is now.
That's so wig.
Or do you occasionally just?
No, that's not wig. That's not wig. That's not wig.
He's trying to be an ally.
It's not wig. Okay.
Guys, he's trying to be an ally. Let's give it to him.
I have no idea what I'm saying.
At least he's trying.
Yeah, he's
I
trying.
have no idea what I'm saying.
Do you just muzz?
No, that's Nat's thing.
Muzz is
I
a
cannot.
Nat. Is a Nat
That's a
thing
Nat
for sure.
thing.
Gus learned a new word today.
I'll learn what wig is offline. And we'll be back next week. We're going to be back on Monday with a gameplay stream. And we should have more information about that. Hopefully tomorrow, because we'd like some more information about it right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll let you know. And that'll be Monday evening.
And then the channel might be popping off a little bit more regularly with some more of that stuff.
You can see behind the lovely Trash and Gus at the moment. Sorry, Stephanie. And behind my hand blocking is a PC setup that we've got there for Ruby and for Gus and for anyone to come in and stream from in the studio.
Oh, that's the camera. Got it. Love it.
So this is the setup for our streams that are coming up. So keep an eye out for that. For those of you at the Back Pocket Tip, we're about to see in the post show. For everyone else,
Oh, there's going to be some gifts, I think.
see you later.
Oh, yeah. A lot of physical stuff. We'll catch you guys later.
Let's back it up. Bye.
Bye.
The credits are broken. God damn it. Give me 1 second. I'm talking to chat. We're good. We're good. You guys are out. You guys are out. They can't hear you guys. There we go. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. We'll see you in the post show.